Shout out to Kopish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
All the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gell. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Hello, lovely people. First and foremost, can you hear me okay? Had a few techie issues in the background. Can you guys just put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me okay? Pretty please. I'm not seeing any 1s yet. Just a little 1 in the chat. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good evening, lovely people. Welcome to Kopish Kall-In, aka Friday Night with Kopish. Hope you're all well. As always, when we get behind the mic, please make sure that you subscribe, comment, and like. First of all, Ali A, David Ornstein. What is going on with David Ornstein? Have I missed some breaking news? I've been tied up doing a few things. Let me have a quick jump on Twitter now to see if I've missed anything worth speaking about. As always, hope you guys are all well. Hope you had a good week. Hope we end the week well tomorrow as well with a win at Southampton. Right, Ornstein. Liverpool director Mike Gordon stepping back from managing operations and CEO Billy Hogan taking great responsibility. Described as natural evolution, but sources say Gordon will focus on the potential sale of LFC by FSG. Makes sense. Things might be moving closer. Come closer. Might be coming closer, guys. So let's see what happens. Aye, Sadiq, Wakanda forever. If you guys haven't seen Wakanda forever, that's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to put no spoilers, no ruining anything. I'm not about that life. But I personally thoroughly enjoyed it and thought it was fantastic. So yes. Right, people. As always, you know this is your guys' show. You know how it works by now. We're going to give you guys 3 minutes. We are going to be quite strict tonight because we want to get as many people on as possible. We want to try and be off here by 11 o'clock as well. UK time, that is. So if we're quite strict, please don't take it personally. Don't take it to heart. It's literally because we just want to make sure everyone gets as fair treatment as possible. So no ill feelings, we hope, on behalf of anyone, but we are going to try and keep it moving as much as possible. Potential sale of LSC. We don't know what's going on at the moment, but that is the way it's meant to be. We're not meant to know everything that happens as fans. It's just one of those things. In the same way, when you're a child and you have parents, you're not privy to every bit of information of your parents. It's just life. When you're an employee, your manager and maybe the assistant manager don't tell you absolutely everything. It is life. There's hierarchy and there are things that need to be kept within the club, and I think that's just the way it is. I just hope it gets resolved well. I'm glad that Klopp is talking about it in press conferences as well. I don't think he's shying away from it. I think he's being open and honest. And dare I say, I see a little bit of excitement in his face as well. So maybe, just maybe, there's something happening a bit closer to home than we think. But I reckon things will get sorted out during the World Cup personally. I'll be very surprised if things aren't sorted by the end of the World Cup. But again, you'll never know. We'll never know until it's done. Time will tell. But I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think a sale is imminent? Do you think it's going to take a bit longer than what I'm proposing? Do you think I'm just being very optimistic? Love you guys to let me know. L Lad says, Cal, check Ornstein's tweet. The sale looks likely. Yeah, I just read it out, bro. I don't know if you missed it. I just read it out. Unless I've missed another one. But yeah, looking like Mike Gordon's going to be stepping back. Billy Hogan's going to be taking on more of a role and responsibility at the club. Let me just go through the chat and say hello to a few people as well. Don't want you guys to feel disrespected. You guys are joining us on a Friday evening. Shout out Boo Ryder, Phil Bander, KZ for Days, Gurav, Manuel. Big up Manuel. Always happy and jolly in the comments is Manuel. Promo, Tahir, Naeem, Stephen O'Connor, Captain Sal, Ali A, big up Ali A, AD, Bruno Cruz, Sean, that guy Banter, Shay, Gaming Guru, Cal Ant, seeing a lot of familiar faces, some new faces as well. Caliban Ryder, Oscar Fabi. I don't think I've seen Oscar's name in here before. Apologize if we have been here before and I've not seen you. Ash Q, Nazir. Nice little atmosphere in here. I'm liking it, people. Liverpool 12th man, aka Ghost. El Lad, you just sent a super chat. Caesar Beer with the lax. Maboob, G-Man, Jody P, Hayden Banks, Byron Sidwell, Sean. I see someone with a fantastic name called Callum. What a fantastic name. Glasgow Red Chats, aka John. Big up yourself, John. What are we saying tonight, John? Got the black and gold. What are we saying, John? Come correct, bro. Come correct. Shout out to Chris with the super chat. Says probably end of the season sale might be complete. I reckon sooner than that. I don't think they would come out and speak about it unless anything was happening imminently. Massive shout out to this gentleman, Emil John. I know you're a busy man, so it's always a special pleasure having you join us live. Hope you're well. Shout out to Lakers as always. Indian Scouser. Make sure you go and check out Indian Scouser's channel if you haven't already, guys. Great channel that's going to be appearing in the Liverpool community. Before we get into the call-ins, though, I've got to give a massive shout out. It's someone's birthday today. Someone's birthday who's been supporting the channel for God knows how long now. Without giving too much away, he's married, and we call him and his wife like the first couple of Kop-Ish because they were the first ones that sort of reached out to us about the banter of their relationship and how that Kop-Ish is taking over their lives, especially on a Friday. So I got to say a massive shout out to Caldev. It's your birthday today. Hope you've had a fantastic... No, it's not your birthday today. It's your birthday coming up. Apologies. I hope you have a fantastic birthday when it comes. Caldev, this is for you, bro. Big up, Caldev. Hope you're well, bro. Hope you enjoy that day as well. And big up to Mrs. Caldev as well. John Conway says, big up Cal, Matt, and Drifty. Big up yourself as always, John. Today's birthday is Jeannie's birthday and Ben Dokes apparently as well. Shout out to Bayesian Pops. Yes, it was Kev O'Sullivan's birthday this week as well. Obviously, if you guys know, you should know Kev by now because you should be supporting and following the LFC Day Trippers as well. And if you're not, I think you should be doing that right now. Shout out to Kev as well, as always. All right, people. Going to open up the phone lines. Want to see what you guys have got to say today. I'm looking forward to seeing opinions. Remember, guys, we're going to keep it at 3 minutes, so I will have the timer on the screen. Shout out to my man Aaron as well. Got a special shout out to Aaron. We played football this week. It's my first time playing football in months, and Aaron scored about 5 worldies in that game. Boy's got a special left foot. Shout out to my partner in crime as well, Luke Tanner. We'll be seeing me and Luke on the Sanderson show tomorrow for the UFC watch along. So if you are a UFC fan, an MMA fan, make sure you check out the Sanderson show and make sure you check out Luke Tanner's channel as well. I see Dave's LFC chats in the building as well. Big up yourself, Dave's. Another channel you guys should be supporting. Dave, look, when it comes to doing interviews with journalists, Liverpool fans, celebs, Dave's LFC chats is your man. So make sure you go and check out his channel. And obviously go and check out John's channel, Glasgow Red Chats as well. Okie dokie, people. The stream link is here. Come and join Kopish Kall-In this Friday, people. Let's see what you got to say. All right. I see you guys. All right. Just going to get the timer up on the screen. All right. Going to bring in our first caller. Pete, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Sorry, I've just looked at your your display picture. You definitely have the best display pictures going still.
Yeah, thanks. I was about to zoom in and pick Drifty's face or yours and just completely zoom in, but yeah, I didn't have time.
What you got for us today, brother?
So my first question, it was gonna be to like for more of you, but since you're the only one here, I mean you can answer it as well. But it's
Yeah.
which player like do you act the most like from a Liverpool player? So it's not like which player you like the most or whatever, because I think mine is Matter. Like I
Okay.
don't know why, but something about Matter, like everything he does or says or the way he acts, like I could see myself doing that, or like I would have previously done something like that. And then the
Okay.
other thing I just wanted to mention is that I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in the super chat, but the Dubai people, the people from Dubai who were like expected to buy us or
Yeah.
put in an offer, he came out and said it's a bit too late because he wanted to buy us in I think 2008,
Yeah.
and that's because he could have pumped in a lot of money then and helped with the profits, and he
Yeah.
said a lot of that's already done, so it's a bit late. So if you were to pick one person to buy us, who would it be?
Ooh, four bloody good questions, man.
Yeah.
Just on the first question, bro, are you talking about how we act in general day to day, or how we act when we're playing football?
No, day to day.
Day to day. Okay. Okay. That's a good question, man. All right, gonna chop that for you now, Pete.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Always a pleasure, brother. You take care. Have a good evening.
See you. You too.
Take care. Oh, that's a tough one. All right, who do I act the most like from the Liverpool squad on a day-to-day basis? I, as you guys probably will, I don't know actually if you guys will take this from this, but I do like to have a laugh, and um, I I wouldn't say I consider myself a prankster, but I just like to, I like to try and make people around me laugh. I like to be in happy environments and stuff like that, and I try and be positive where I can. Who would I say that's like? I'll be honest, it kind of seems like Ox is that way. I, from what I gather, what I see of like Liverpool behind the scenes, I'd probably say Ox, to be honest. Like I do like to have a laugh. I like to try and make people around me happy. I don't try and be too serious all the time. I could be saying this, and you guys could be sitting there thinking I watch you on stream all the time and you don't act like Ox, but that's how I feel. Maybe Simicast is another shout, Messi FC. That's what I think anyway. In terms of who I would like to buy Liverpool, I'll be honest, I can't sit here and give you a name per se. I have criteria, and that is owners who are looking to spend to improve the playing squad when necessary. I don't just want us throwing money just for the sake of it, because even though it sounds nice, all that happens is teams will just start exploiting you in the future, and it will be more difficult to find players who actually want to play for you as opposed to just want the money. So I want owners who will put in the money when it's necessary. Owners with as clean an ethical footprint as possible. And when I say that, I'm not ruling anyone out, because what I don't like is, I'm going to attack this from two avenues. I don't like when people automatically hear something from Qatar or the Middle East and automatically think, oh, bad human rights, when you can't tie everyone with the same brush. Equally, if we're linked with an American, you can't be sitting there going, I don't want another American at the club. I'm not going to use the Y word because I think that can be actually quite derogatory. I don't want to hear anyone be like, I don't want another American. We can't just tar everyone with the same brush. So for me, the criteria is as good an ethical footprint as possible, willing to spend money, and willing to listen to Klopp and liaise with Klopp, because Klopp's not all godly. I want them to listen to Klopp, but I also want them to push back on Klopp as well. So if we had a situation like last summer where we all collectively knew we needed a midfielder, I'd want them to go, okay, Klopp, you don't want a midfielder, but look at the squad. Do you think this is actually good enough? And then almost put it back on Klopp to say, you've got to sort this. But also, last one, they've got to be football lovers. They have to love the sweet game. If they don't, there's no point. That's just my criteria. Right, gonna get the next caller in. LFC for days. Can you hear me, bro? You're on mute, bro.
Oh, I muted myself. Hey, what are you saying? You good?
Not too bad, brother. Man, coming through like Devontae from Jodeci. What are you saying, bro?
Yeah, I just came from cooking. I seen my picture came. I was like, shit, let me get up quickly. How you doing, man?
I'm
So
good,
I didn't see you last Friday. I think you were busy, innit?
What was I doing last Friday? Last Friday, I was babysitting the kids, to be honest.
Fair enough. I know
I
how
was
that
able
feels.
to tune into some of it, but not all of it, because obviously, if you guys are swearing and that, I can't have Stevie hearing that because
Yeah, they can't be hearing that.
It's long for me still.
Oh no, but yeah, no, man. I'm hearing the money's coming. First thing I have to do is quickly go play the "Here Comes the Money" tune when I hear that
Well,
news.
you're gonna have to change your profile pic, bro.
Oh yeah. Once FSG is gone, that's just gonna be money, man. That's just gonna be money. I'm gonna be shameless. I was out here mocking, saying, "Oh, I'm sick and tired of all your money coming into the Premier League." But if it's coming to us, hey, look, call me all your money as well, 100%. All your pool. I'll take that. All your pool. I'll change my name I'll change my name ASAP. Like I'm ready, fam. Like, bro, bring the money, bro. We have a big club with money. You see how the rivals are already shaking. They're crying, they're stuttering. I'm seeing these man hiding, bro. Witness protection settings. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be. That's gonna be how, like, bro, City people, these City man, they're not ready. We already have the Anfield. We already have the fans. Now money, please. It's game. I'm ready to be a hypocrite, 100%. I'm ready. Like, but you see, this Klopp deserves it, and this is why I'm saying that we're gonna see if Klopp is the problem people have been saying, or if he's not. Because all the FSG in people have been saying maybe it's Klopp that's really at fault. But with the money, we're going to see if it is Klopp who is actually if it is, I hope not, but if he is limiting us, because if he does have the money, there's no excuses for him to be window shopping or not to be using the squad. If he does get the players, there's no excuses to not be rotating. You got the money now, you got to do the business. So, some people did ask me, if we get all the money and you start winning like City, will you get bored? Do I get bored of winning? Excuse me. We find new ways to win, bruv. If we, like, for me, this is the way I see it. If we lose to an opponent, just buy them out. Just buy them out. Buy that opponent out. Take their players straight. That's the way we should just be doing it. Just be ruthless. Be gangsters in this stuff. But yeah, as for the owners, yeah, I get one thing a friend of mine said, but I had to rebuttal is, you see, the problem with the Premier League is they let all your money and this whole stuff come in themselves, right? If they were really respecting FFP and everything, teams wouldn't have to necessarily probably think, and owners wouldn't have to think to jump to that side. But unfortunately, if you can't beat them, you got to join them. Like, it's just how it is. The Premier League is the one that chose that. But anyway, big up Liverpool. I hope we get this new owner stuff done. Thank you, John Henry, for what you've done. No one can hold him back. 400 million to 4 billion. It's a good job. But anyway, it's good. See you. Anyway, my time is done. So, cheers, man, for letting me on.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. You make some very good points, bro. Make some very good points.
Yes, man. See you.
Yeah. Take care, brother.
Yep.
Cool. Do you know what? LFC For Days said something there, and he says a lot of the FSG in people have been saying, what if Klopp's a problem? I got to hold my hands up. It's not just FSG in, because I'm FSG out. I've been FSG out for a while. People like me have been asking questions as well. And what I've always maintained is I will judge Klopp fully after we get taken over, because LFC For Days is right. If we are in possession of a lot of money and the owners are willing to spend, and then Klopp still doesn't, then we know that Klopp's also to be held accountable as well. So time will tell, but that will only be revealed in the future, to be honest. So time will tell, but it's a good problem to have, if you ask me. Right, the legend of Friday nights is coming on next. Zabiri with the locks.
Big up my guy.
My brother.
How are you?
I'm not too bad, brother. How are you?
I'm not well, man, because
Are you not?
nah, I was trying to pick your brains backstage in private. You know what I'm saying? We had a little conversation and you disagree, but you ain't come with no disagreeing points, bro.
No.
I'm like, bro, man, just left me out there like that. I'm gonna
No.
have to bring it on screen, I'm gonna have to bring it on screen, bro.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
So a lot of people think like, oh man, this guy's FSG and all this good stuff. And I told you what it was backstage. I don't think I've ever told people what it was. So like my thing is all the arguments brought forth against FSG and their ownership and things like that, bro, it's easily rebutted because this never was a fact. Like none of these were fact. Yeah, I'm on the phone, sweetie. I'll be right there. So it never was a fact, you know what I'm saying? And it's just opinions. It's just like, oh, as a fan, I would want this. And it's like, yeah, bro, but that's irrelevant to running a business. You get me? So I just like, all right, let me just go argue these little idiot points because they were easily rebutted. People talking about money. You can't say man don't have money and man is raising like $735 million in 30 days. Man putting up $90 million, $900 million deals to go do takeovers and stuff like that. Obviously, it's not money. You know what I mean? And as I'm there and you ask me the question like where I stand with the new owners, of course, bro, I would love to, get an owner that's just splashing cash and doing the madness football wise, not just business wise, because no one can touch FSG business wise. We actually have or gonna had, some past tense vibes. One of the best owners world football has ever seen. Men them turn the profits tenfold, and I'm sitting back and I'm like, yo, they're gonna get a lot of credit for that. But no one really wanted to give them that credit. No one really wanted to be like, yo, we got the best owners. Because they just want to be like, raw, how can we have the best owners and man not investing in the club? Why would I invest in a club that just played every game possibly known to a football club? You know what I'm saying? How many field extensions we did? We expanded the Anfield like twice, right? And we still not touching Man U's number. So I ask you the question, bro. Can you tell me a way we can get money in this club that doesn't involve buying players? Because buying players doesn't necessarily bring money in, And the amount of money buying players bring in is just merchandise sale. So what we're gonna do? Just buy up a bunch of Kylian Mbappe's, and that might not really work out too well and challenging. Look at City; they got all the money, they're not really challenging. So I ask you the question: have FSG outgrown Liverpool? Because every avenue they try to make money, it's been a pushback, and they're not able to expand on how much money is coming in the club. So I feel like Liverpool might be limiting these men to doing business. What if these men wanted to go to 20 billion, but Liverpool as a team is capped at 4 or 5 billion? What if Liverpool as a team can't get to 10 billion? And these men is like, yeah, nah, I'm tired of this, man. We need to be going somewhere where we can spread our wings and just bring mad money in, $100 billion club settings. So that's my thoughts on it. Won't keep you too long, but I need you because you tell me.
You know I'm gonna chop it up now, bro.
I need to hear all your disagreeing points now, bro.
You know I'm going to. You know I've been waiting for this. You know I'm going to, innit?
Yeah. So let me know, bro, because it is possible. I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying it is possible. And like I said, all the points brought forth could be all the reason why these men are leaving, because it's like, yo, I feel limited. I feel tight. The restrictions, I can't do this. I can't do that. Money moves and it's just getting shut down. So let me know, bro. Let me know what you think. As usual, love. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, brother. All right. Zabir with the locks. All right. This is where I disagree, bro. In fact, I'll start where I actually do agree. They turned us into a club that wasn't desired into a club that is one of the most desirable in world football. I don't think that can be debated. They brought in Klopp. And again, for me, it's a no-brainer, but they still made it happen. They had Brendan there. If I'm not mistaken, Brendan was on a long-term contract as well. They didn't need to sack Brendan. They sacked Brendan. They got in Klopp. They were ruthless when they needed to be there. So even Klopp even though he wasn't associated with a club or he was waiting around for a club, they still made that happen. So I have to give them that credit. In terms of business, Zabiri, I fully agree with you. From a business standpoint, from a commercial standpoint, FSG are phenomenal. Can't dispute it. They're phenomenal. But Zabiri, this is why I always say, bro, football is a sport with a business element. Football is not business with a sporting element. It's football is a sport with a business element, and the element of business they've got down to a T. But the football element, they haven't. They simply haven't. And look, Klopp's not blameless in this. Neither was Kenny, neither was Brendan Rodgers, and obviously Roy Hodgson. Managers make mistakes, players make mistakes, but ultimately the owners were just not doing enough on the football pitch for the playing squad. And you're right, we played all the games available last season, and barring 2 or 3 games last season, we complete football in England. You're absolutely right. But I throw it back and I say, when you see the team get that close and you know all it takes is a little bit more to get over the line and we don't do it, for me, that's complacent and it's negligent. And I think we're seeing that this season. Now, again, Klopp hasn't helped himself. He hasn't. But that, for me, mainly falls on the owners. And maybe I'll sit here in a year's time and I'll say, you know what, I was completely wrong because we've got owners who are willing to splash the cash and Klopp still isn't. But as things stand right now, because of FSG's history, and I'll go all the way back to the summer of 2011, I think it was, when we tried to get Clint Dempsey and went into the season with only one striker. January 2014, where we pushed for Salah, didn't get Salah. Chelsea got Salah. In my opinion, we get Salah that January, we win the league. Then you look at other summers after that, where you're always leaving the squad short going into the season. And for me, that's on the owners. You look at the seasons where we've won Champions Leagues and we only bring in 2 youth players and a backup goalkeeper because our other backup goalkeeper left. You look at when we win the league, we go into the following season with 3 centre-backs after we saw what City did. That, for me, is on the owners. And when you look at Klopp having an injury crisis in defence, and then us getting Ben Davies and Kabak, 2 players he ultimately didn't want. It was so obvious. The fact that we tried to get Kaletka, couldn't get him. And he's come out and spoken about it today. You look at other players like, I think it was Bremer we looked at. All these players we looked at in January, and we get the 2 worst ones, and one of them didn't even feature for Liverpool. And only by the grace of God and God's magic and Klopp's magic and Alisson's magic, we got what we needed to get, which was top 4. But let's be honest, going from first, walking the league to scraping top 4, it's just not good enough. And I think that ultimately falls at the feet of the owners. Now, in terms of the overall ownership, if we're looking at what they've won in the time they've been at Liverpool over the course of 12 years, it's not phenomenal over the course of 12 years because they only got that success in a small area, and that was under Klopp. And I always say this, if you take FSG out of Liverpool but still have Klopp, I still think we win things. If you take Klopp out of Liverpool, still have FSG, I don't think we do. And that, for me, is ultimately where they've fallen down, Zabiri. But Zabiri, you know it's all love, bro. And look, I'm going to say this in front of everyone here. I see people get onto Zabiri because he has a different opinion. And I see people to get on other people like Jamie because they're not completely FSG out and they question Klopp. Can we stop doing that, guys? Like, all of us should be able to have a difference of opinion. And it's not like Zabiri comes in here and says a bunch of nonsense. He articulates himself and he explains why he feels the way he feels. Whether you agree with him or not, that's a different thing. But let's keep the abuse to ourselves. Let's stop calling people stupid and silly names. Like, we're above that now. Our community, we're above that. So let's just agree to disagree and have a debate. And we move on and we all get on. That's all I'm going to say on that. But big up Zabiri, but that's just where I stand on it. Right, next caller. The young king, American Kop. How you doing, my bro? Glasses and that. What you say? We getting that money now, yeah?
Yes, sir. The money coming in.
How you doing, young king? You all right?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Haven't seen you I don't even know the last time we even spoke.
I know. Look, little caveat. Like, life for me has been pretty busy. Work's been really busy. Family life's been really busy. So Matt and Drift have been very gracious in letting me have time off here and there where I need to do other assignments. So I'm back. I'm back. What you got for us today, brother?
I'm happy, bro. I'm happy we're still in the club, bro. We're getting that money. Finally getting that backing. You know what I'm saying? Besides them sometimes being weird, not backing the club, they're pretty good owners. I can't lie. They're not terrible owners. We could have had worse. amazing people, but you know, we just outgrown. We've gotten bigger, we've gotten more successful, and you know, we love those favorite pair of shoes, but it's time to get some new ones, you know, get some more money. And that's how I feel. I feel like we've just outgrown them. Not a case of that they were bad owners. I just feel like sometimes when we needed to spend, we have like an underdog mentality. We really treat ourselves as a small club, and we're not that anymore. Like how it was in the past when we're struggling. This is a completely new team. This is a different era. Why not go all out? Why not spend? Why not give that money for us to be successful? And like you said, it's left us short in many transfer windows. And then what only ends up happening, the next transfer window, you're going to have to do even more. So it makes no sense not to spend now and then spend a little bit throughout the next few years than to just not spend, and then leave us a little bit short. And then it just builds up. It just constantly goes up, up, up. And then now you're in a pickle. You put yourself in a predicament. So they're not terrible owners, but I feel like there's some things they could have done better. As an American, I'm proud that they're our owners. They made us look good. You know, most Americans are not, you know how we are. They're not making us look good. But other than that, man, fantastic owners. Great 12 years, but it's time to go, buddy. It's time to go.
I agree. And I'm glad you said it like that as well, because what I don't want to happen is for us to see these owners go and for everyone to just bash them, because I don't think that's fair. And look, I hold my hands up. I've not been the kindest to these owners, but when I sit back and I see what they've done, I have to respect a lot of what they've done. Some of what they've done as well really has annoyed me and will always annoy me. But ultimately, they have improved Liverpool Football Club. So you have to respect them for that.
Yeah. Amazing club. Yeah, man. That's all I really have to say. And then one more thing, bro.
Yeah.
For the American Kop, bro, I'm looking for somebody. I'm all alone. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the World Cup coming up. If you're anywhere American, you know, like just come in, drop down in the comment section below. We could do a few watch along together.
Well, I want to hear.
So if anyone in the chat's interested, bro, go on a video, comment down below, because I'm looking to upgrade my content, especially for the World Cup. Let's go USA.
Nah, big up yourself, bro. What I'll do is I'll drop your link to your channel in the comments at some point in the video as well, man, so people get over there and they can. What's the best way for them to get in contact with you if they need to, bro?
I'll go in my comment section, drop my email. That's what I'll do for my videos in the description. So yeah, that's the best way they can get in contact with me, and also in the comment section. Cool.
All right, then, my bro. Well, I'm sure we'll speak before the World Cup anyway, man.
Yes, sir. You already know.
Yes, keep on doing the content. I'm involved, and yeah, we got to do a little collab as well soon, man. So,
yes, sir.
Make sure you keep the comment section open. I'll jump in and we'll speak.
Let's go, yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, then, my bro. You have a good one.
We're gonna beat England. I'm calling.
You probably will, to be fair. You probably will. But bless up, young man. You take it easy, yeah? Take care. Guys, make sure you go and check out American Kop. These are the future. These guys are the future. American Kop, people like James Redmond. Who else have we got? His name's gone. Young boy. I'm gonna get his name, but look, all these guys are the future guys, so make sure you guys support them and help their channels to grow as well. All right, gonna get the next caller in. I think it's the first time we've had this gentleman in. That guy Banter.
Hey Cal, how you doing?
How you doing, bro?
I'm very good, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a little quiet, but I can hear you.
All right, I'll get a proper mic next time, but hopefully
I'm just happy to have you.
No problem. Sorry. Yeah, so just want to say that very excited about obviously the news that's coming through, but you know, the team's doing well suddenly as well. Even though we've been lucky on some stages, but we've got a few wins together, so that's not too bad. And of course, the World Cup's around the corner, so overall, quite good news because you know, if the players recover over the next month or so, we could be in a good place. And the question I guess I have for yourself at the moment is, how do you think players will take this? Do you think they'll go in after the World Cup? The players are coming back. They'll see this news as a positive, or they'll say, "Oh, if the new owners come in, we're going to have to, we may get replaced. We have to work harder." But it's like a balance. What does Klopp do? It just depends, I guess, on the players, of course. But what does Klopp do? How does he motivate them to keep them going, and not like, "Oh, actually, you're rubbish. You're out." So Ox, Naby, etc. Because if they have to play a part in the season, I think still, because as you say, the sale is nowhere near potentially
that we know of.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, exactly. But you have to keep the players going, especially in December and January. It's going to be tough, but if he can come out end of Jan, in a good way, I think we'll be in especially across the competitions, but also the Premier League, it'll boast well for us. But yeah, the question is, how do we maintain the players' concentration, their commitment, and the desire? Because if you can see the newers coming in, does your performance matter? Does it not matter? Klopp, we know, is there for hopefully a few more years, but yeah, that's my question basically.
No,
yeah, I love the show, by the way.
Bless you, man. This is your first time calling in, right?
First time calling, yeah.
No, thank you, man. Much appreciated, bro.
For years, honestly.
Oh, bless you, man. I appreciate it, man. Say again, sorry?
I'll definitely join more on these calls.
No, please do, man. Please do. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for making your debut. And yeah, don't be a stranger, bro.
Won't be. Cheers. Thank you.
Nice one, bro. Take care. That's a great question, by the way, because we have been speaking about how's Klopp going to feel, how's the fans going to feel. Let's be honest, without the players, we don't win stuff, we don't compete, we don't play. I think it depends on the player. I don't think we can give a blanket answer for this. Again, guys in the comment section, correct me if you think I'm wrong. I think when you look at someone like a Salah, who's been quite vocal, I think, about improving the playing squad. I think players like Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, Thiago, I think they'll see this and think, brilliant news. Let's go and get some of the best players from around the world who aren't at Liverpool, who are available theoretically, and let's go and get them. But then on the other side, you might have your players who are just on the fringe and maybe thinking, all right, I'm here, but now the club's got the power to effectively just get rid and get a replacement, an upgrade on me. How secure is my future? But at the same time, this is where I think Klopp comes into his own as a man manager. I think that's why we've got the potential to do so much damage to other teams in world football, is because we have Jurgen Klopp and the fact that we know he's a phenomenal man manager. So I think he'll be the first to reassure players and be honest with players. He's very honest with players. And I think honesty goes a long way. And look, honesty is not always what you want to hear, but honesty is ultimately what you should most of the time hear. And I think Klopp would be the right person to deliver that news and to manage the squad correctly and manage player expectations correctly. And I think he holds the key to that. And I don't think I'd want anyone else in charge of being in that position than Klopp. So I think that's where we're really fortunate. Again, it comes down to the owners, who the new owners are going to be as well. Because if the new owners are underwhelming per se, players like Salah, Virgil, Van Dijk might look at it and go, look, I've not got long left on my playing career at the top. I'm not sticking around for this anymore. So again, very interesting. It's, as I said, it's finely balanced. As much as me, Matt, and Drift will come on there and sing songs about money and we'll have a glow up and a good laugh and all that, ultimately it's finely balanced at the moment, because as Dabiri said, we can go from being a £4 billion club to a £400 million club or a £20 billion club. We're sitting in the middle. Let's just hope it's on the good side that we come out of. But big up to that Banter guy. Much appreciated for your debut call. Let's get the next person in. And like Kilo.
Hey, what's up?
Come on. What's going on, brother?
No, I had a rough week on a person I served with committed suicide.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, so it's been tough and stuff, and I wanted to touch on it a little bit if that's okay with you.
Yeah, apologies. My condolences, man.
You know, I know like sometimes life can get a little rough for people, you know, but and life sometimes sucks, but there's so much beauty in life as well. And anyone that's going through a hard time, you just need someone to talk to or even laugh. Like, I can always message me and stuff like that. I'm here for anyone that's going through a hard time, and you know, we'll get through it together on some, you know what I mean? So I want to just talk about that a little bit. But I saw you've been kind of famous on Twitter and stuff. I see you with the missus and stuff going on dates. Freaking wearing skinny jeans. I didn't even know you were skinny jeans. Crazy. Out there wearing skinny jeans. I'm like, that's not Cal. That's kind of, you know what I mean? Hey, man, my guy wearing skinny jeans and shit. And big up the missus and stuff. Like, I like your missus energy and shit.
Yeah, she's beautiful, man.
She's nice, man. She seemed like a kind soul. And I saw you, man. You looking sharp on that Wakanda Forever with that blue suit, man.
Yeah,
you're too fancy for me.
But I had to pay tribute to the man himself.
Yeah, man. Looking kind of sharp, man, with the ponytail and everything, man. You look bad out here.
Do you know what? Me, Matt, and Drift, we might look a bit rough on camera sometimes. We scrub up well, though.
Yeah, you're looking nice and stuff. But I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit about, because everyone's talking about the FSG thing and stuff. And honestly, like, I kind of don't believe Liverpool will, the FSG will sell Liverpool. I think they will sell like stocks and stuff. I think they're going to become minority shareholders, I think, FSG, because there's news out here in the States pretty much that they want to buy an NFL team. And the NFL, the Washington Commanders.
Commanders. Big up to Lakers. Lakers told me that as well.
Yeah, and that team is valued at, I think, 5.8 billion. So they need funds, and I just think it isn't. I wouldn't say it's smart for them to sell such an asset that Liverpool is. You know, it's a global brand. But we'll see how it goes and stuff. I think the owners that you haven't really spoke about, I think Steve Ballmer is, I think, the guy. He's an American, obviously, but he's the 10th richest man in the world. He owns the LA Clippers. He just dropped $1.8 billion on building them a new stadium. Like, the man has money and stuff, and he's very passionate. He's very passionate about sports and stuff like that. If you look him up, I think he was the ex-CEO of Microsoft or something like that. So the man has money, like, you know what I mean? And from what I know, he doesn't do really shady stuff, but you never know with billionaires. So I know, like, I don't want us to kind of be hypocrites, and we get this Qatari money and all this oil money, and then we're like, Arab money out here and stuff like that, you know? So, and I was touching on the topic you were talking about earlier a little bit, was how we don't know what Klopp is going to be like with all this money. And big up on your members video. I kind of love the whole like 200 million Trafford Market thing. That's pretty cool. And there's something you said there that it was so difficult for you guys to sell Firmino. And it's like, we don't know them on a personal level, and Klopp does. Yeah. And it's like, I think part of the reason I think we haven't brought in players has a lot to do with Klopp. And I think him not being able to let go of certain players. So that's kind of just what I wanted to say and stuff like that. Sorry if my energy's not like up there.
No, bro. Don't apologize. Let me just say this to you, like, thank you for even coming on and sharing that, because that's not going to be easy to do. But can I just echo your message and just say, look, I get that people go through a lot, and I'm not going to sit here and be like, I'll just get over it, or you just deal with it, or like, everyone deals with things differently, whether you're religious, whether you're not religious, or anything like that. But the one thing I believe so strongly is picking up the phone or dropping someone an email. Just reach out to someone if you're going through stuff, because that phone call, even if you don't even discuss what's going on, just hearing someone else's voice sometimes can just be calming on the body and the soul and the mind. So please, guys, just reach out to others and try not to give up on yourselves, because you only get one of these lives. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Yeah,
And
life is precious,
it's
man.
precious.
So
It's so precious. So yeah, please. And look, I'm very fortunate. I've got a very strong network of people around me. I'll even call out people in the community. Like if I'm not on stream for a couple of weeks or a week, like people reach out to me, and I can't tell you how much that means to me, Matt and Drifty. That is extremely humbling. So we're very lucky to have that support network. Try and have a support network around you. And even if you don't, even if you just have one person in your life that you know you can pick up the phone to, or drop a text message or a WhatsApp message, just don't give up on yourself and don't give up on others around you. And look, even reach out to a stranger sometimes. Just reach out to someone. Don't give up, please, guys.
Yeah, it's just, I think a lot. Just having someone just hear you out. They don't really have to say nothing back, but you're able to get that guilt, that hate, or that anger, or whatever you're going through out. It helps out, man. So yeah, but let me get out of here and stuff like that.
Nah, bless you, Chris. Bless to the family as well, bro. And look, all jokes aside, you know where we are if you need anything, bro.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Yeah. Bless you, brother. Take care, man. I will touch on some of what Chris said, actually, because anyone who didn't watch the members video, first and foremost, you guys should be a member. You get bloody good content with the members side. If you're a member, you know. But just to pull the curtain back a little bit, me, Matt, and I gave the task for all three of us to have £200 million, and we are able to use that £200 million to spend on players between now and the end of the summer. And we use transfermarket.co.uk as the basis for the cost of the players. And Chris is right. We were going through and we're like, how do we sell this player? How are we going to feel about selling this player? And we don't have a personal attachment to these players, but Klopp does. So I do feel empathy and sympathy for Klopp having to make these decisions, but at the same time, it's also the job he's been offered, and it's a privilege to be a Liverpool manager. And with that privilege, it's going to come tough decisions to make. What I will say, though, this is where it could flip again, and I'm just throwing out ideas and suggestions. The fact that he may potentially have owners who will spend a lot of money could actually help him, because if we look at Pep, for example, Vincent Kompany, David Silva, Sergio Aguero, Fernandinho, all these players left when they were right at the end of their careers. Whereas Liverpool, we would have been looking at these players saying we've got to sell them because we can't afford to replace them if they go on a free. If you have new owners who are willing to spend money, Klopp can allow some of these players to let their contracts expire, and we don't feel it as much. So that again in itself could be a game changer. So again, another just thing to think about. I'm just throwing out ideas here because I don't have all the answers. I'm still asking questions, and maybe I'm asking this question for my own gratification as well. But I'd love to get your guys' thoughts on that, because I do think that could be a factor in this as well. The fact that Klopp doesn't want to sell certain players. So by him not having to sell players, he doesn't have to. He can literally say, right, I'm going to let Firmino's contract run out. I know we could have got a certain amount for him last summer, but I'm going to let it run out, and then let's go and get someone like a João Felix for 50, 60 million, because we've got the money there to do it. So you never know. You never know. Right with the entrance, you know.
Cold.
No, but big up. I don't know if you caught Chris's call. He's going through a bit of a rough patch because he just lost someone close to him. So just once again, just want to send my condolences to Chris and his family.
No, condolences, man. I caught right at the back end. And that's why I didn't come in, because I didn't want to. That was like a touching moment. I could tell and I could see people in the comments, so I didn't want to So I didn't hear anything, but yeah, big up to Chris, man. Hope he's all right.
Nah, man. Right, let's get the next caller. Let's get the next caller in. Apologies. Umizy in the building.
Yo, big up, guys.
How you doing?
Oh, good, man. I do some personal training sessions. I'm watching the Black Panther tomorrow, and then I'm watching again on Sunday. So I just got the.
I'm not going to give any
Barcelona for
spoilers or
approval.
anything.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, I might be watching another
Yeah.
3 times still. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd
I
watch
see
it
that.
4
I see
times if I was in it as well, Cal. And I didn't know, by the way, people. He didn't tell me he was in Wakanda.
I wish I was in
He just said he wanted a week off. Nobody had. No one had any ideas. I was like, the haircut. It all makes sense now.
Sure.
I wish I was in the film, bro. I wish.
Yeah. Also, the another John Wick trailer dropped.
John Wick 4
online.
Woo!
John Wick 4. So yeah, I've been watching countless times on that as well. Yeah. So life's good.
I don't watch
now
trailers.
on
I feel like they spoil movies. I always feel like I wait for the moment in the film when I saw that bit in the trailer. I don't watch trailers anymore, you know. I stopped doing that ages ago. I'm not gonna lie.
I hear
was
that.
gonna put in a group. I won't then drift, but Tom Izzy, tell him how sick the trailer is, please.
Yeah. Well,
for John Wick.
Let's just say it's star-studded. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. So on football now, 2 things. The one thing is, I reckon that the likes of the ilk of Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard, and Steven Gerrard, the one common theme that they have is goal scoring, and I reckon the last player in the modern era that we've seen is Dele Alli. And I just want to guys have a discussion together. It's a conversation that could it be the pressing, the system, ball retention that midfielders have to do is like more of a tidying up and more possession based rather than fox in the box. Like even Ilkay Gundogan now, you rarely see him. But then again, I think it's the game time and all the hectic fixture scheduling that could play a part. So it's a narrative that I like you guys to chop that out. And also, I just watched this Netflix documentary about captains. And then a Jamaican captain, Andrew Blake or something, the goalkeeper. He plays for the qualifiers for the Qatar build up. And he talks about the 98 achievement that Jamaica qualified. So I just want you guys to tell us, the chat and everyone, about that day when Jamaica qualified, that that 98. And then I think there's a holiday as well, right? There's a public holiday by the government. So just if you guys can remember that memories. So yeah, my time's up, and big up to you guys as always. Last viewers review, the Southampton game before the World Cup.
Yeah.
Blessed up.
Looking forward to it, bro.
Much love.
Yeah, big up, bro.
You're a star, bro. Thank you, bro.
Big up, bro.
No worries. Humble.
Nice one, bro.
Just quickly, I don't know if Pensioner Matt is trolling or not. Hulk, as in the footballer Hulk, passed away. Or is he just trolling? Because I'm not gonna lie, trolling with a death would be a bit mad, unless he's talking about Incredible Hulk. But like, I'm not gonna lie, if that's because the only other Hulk I know is the footballer Hulk, so I'm hoping that isn't what he means there. But yeah, if he's talking about the Marvel one, then obviously, like, I know that's a fictional character, that's a minor.
Yeah, I'm having a look now, see if I can see anything. No, I don't see anything on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Unless I missed something.
Yeah, he must be just talking about the Marvel character, Fair Juice. It's long, yeah, that's a minor. If it's just like a Marvel thing, that's
no. What was I gonna say? Should we start with Jamaica, 1998?
Hey, the reggae boys. Hey,
to be honest,
we got Ryan and we got Demo in the chat as well.
Come on. I'll be honest. I was quite young, but all I remember is I weren't allowed to start past a certain time in it. That went out the window when Jamaica were playing the World Cup. Like, Mum was just like, yeah, stay up. I didn't even have to protest. Like, it was just like, yeah, stay up. You can watch the game. I remember it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was Argentina, someone else, and Japan in the group, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. The Jamaica-Argentina game. bro.
I just remember the vibe in the crowd, man. I just remember the vibe in the crowd and how pleased everyone was. Was it Croatia?
It was. I remember. Yeah,
because I remember we lost the first game.
It was a bloody hard group.
It was crazy. We lost the first game 3-1. I think we lost 5-0 to Argentina and then drew 0-0 or 1-1 with Japan, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that Argentina game was emotional, man.
It was big, man. Like literally, just it. I can't wait to see us at another World Cup because I'll be honest with the way that
we should be at this one, bruv.
Well, here's the thing. I think when you look at players who are now coming through, and the fact that Mikel Antonio and all these other players are starting to see, right, if there's not a clear path to the England squad, I can lean on my heritage and go and play for Jamaica. I'm hoping that a lot of the next generation start seeing that and go, you know what? Let's run a thing here. Because if that happens, we can be in good standing for the next few World Cups. And I tell you what, if we get to the next World Cup, goodness.
Well, Tony might be picking Jamaica. Someone told me the other day Tony might be picking.
Yeah.
Ivan Tony might be picking Jamaica. So that'll be Tony and
Mikel.
And
hard
Mikel
food.
Antonio.
Hard
food.
Bro,
that's hella pace, bro.
Hard
hella
food.
Pace. But you know what, though?
Everything boiling one pot, bro.
Ryan will definitely tell people they should have been in this World Cup.
Yeah. Do you know what?
The ability of the squad should be in this World Cup.
Just to plug Ryan's channels. Guys, go and follow Ryan LFC or I think Ryan Sports, if I'm not mistaken. Ryan Sports Classic. If you want Jamaican content about the national team, ex-players, coaches, etc., go and follow his channel. Ryan, you're doing a fantastic job over there. Keep doing your thing, brother.
100%.
But yeah, man, we should have been at this World Cup. You're right, Drift. We should have been.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but that feeling of qualifying and then actually seeing the boys walk out in the first game and seeing the fans singing and dancing, celebrating, it's special, man. Always live in my memory.
This is what it is. It's just the behind the scenes stuff, man, that stopped it from being the case.
Same thing that Ghana and Nigeria suffered with and all that as well.
Such a shame, man. Such a shame. They should have 100%. They were definitely good enough ability-wise to have qualified for this World Cup, man. It's a disappointment.
Here's a question. Without putting you on the spot, I'll answer the same question as well. Say, for example, you're a professional footballer and let's say you were 18, 19 and you hadn't been called up to the England squad, but there was rumours that people are starting to look at you and think, maybe they should be called up, but you obviously can play for Jamaica as well. Would you choose Jamaica?
I don't think anything would make me feel more proud, but I don't know if I could take that journey so many times in a year with the way the football calendar is, because I think that's one of the main things that puts a lot of people off, is that a lot of games in Europe mean you're just doing little 1 or 2 hour flights over thing in it, whereas remember, to go to Jamaica and back, that's like an 18-hour round trip, plus all of the other stuff involved. And I think that might be the only thing that would make me, if I played in the Premier League, maybe if I played in a different league, I probably wouldn't care. But if I played in the Premier League, that might be the only thing. And I'm not going to lie, the unprofessionalism, like when I read one of the stories and they were talking about how they turned up to training one time and there wasn't even any balls to play with and stuff. And I'm just like, I mean, what the hell's going on, man? Do you know what I mean? So, and I know the funding isn't anywhere as good as it should be, which plays its part as well. Nothing would make me feel more proud, though. I think I'll get more pride for playing for Jamaica than I would England, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it's one of them things where you have to also ask yourself, and I obviously, I don't mean any disrespect by this. Are you playing international football to win or to take part? Because with England, you have an opportunity to win. I would be, if Jamaica ever won the World Cup, I mean, I don't even know how that's even possible. But I mean, crazy. Not in my lifetime, innit? But like, hopefully in the future, you know what I mean? But yeah. But nothing will make me feel more proud, though. I can imagine how amazing the feeling would be, and how proud my family would be.
To answer the same question, I think I would probably choose Jamaica, Drift. And the reason I say that is because I understand playing for England, you've got a higher chance of winning something. As things stand right now, you obviously have a higher chance of winning something. But I think look, I'm not trying to tar all English fans with the same brush here. So please don't take my words out of context. But after how I saw things went after Sancho, Rashford, and Saka missed their penalties, what I've seen historically as well, the fact that certain players are never picked on merit, they're always picked because there's politics behind the scenes, never sometimes being fully appreciated, and then that feeling of, I hate to say it, but making my family proud before anyone else and playing for Jamaica, I think I would do it, you know. I think I would do it. I think I'd go Jamaica. Plus the weather, when you're playing international, bro, a little warm weather treatment, hard food back in the motherland and all that, right? It might.
I can. But like I said, you know what it is? Because if you play for another team, other than England, it means every single international break you have to go. It's an away match for you, and that would be the only thing that, if you're playing in the Premier League, it could become a little bit draining. But other than that, because I've actually heard some players from like South America that talk about how draining it is when they've got to go home to play games. Because remember, if it's an away game, they're away anyway. But a home game, they've still got to leave England and go all the way over to Brazil or Argentina or wherever. And Jamaica is an even further journey than that. So, like, I can just imagine that part being a bit draining. But other than that, and you know what? I'm not even gonna front row. I weren't good enough to play for England. So if you're talking about my actual ability, then I would have probably been picking Jamaica because that's the only way I could have played international football. Yeah. Because I weren't good enough to get in the England team, but I think I would have been able to make the Jamaica team, maybe. I mean, I'm not as good as Ivan Toney and them, man, but like, I think that would have given me a much better chance. I probably would have had no choice. Yeah. So it probably wouldn't even have been about that. I would have probably been the proudest moment to play for them. And it's because they're the only ones that would select me. So I probably wouldn't even have had a choice, really. But it would have been an amazing experience, though. I can't even imagine how cool that must feel, man.
Agreed. Right, before we get to the next caller in, we've got to complete the family. Come on.
What's happening, peeps? What's going on? What's good?
What are you saying, bro?
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit tired today still. So this is the Friday night call is gonna have to raise man's, you know what I mean, the levels and that. I'm tired today.
I am knackered, bro. Like, tired, we got in proper late last night and then was up at like 6 this morning, so I'm feeling it. That's why you might see me finish one of these boxes of apple juice, the whole thing tonight, bro.
I hear that, bro. Man, I'm tired still. I'm tired, bro. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day.
Trust me. But we give thanks still. We give thanks.
Trust me, you know it is.
All right. Next caller. Indian Scout, see you there, bro?
Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
What's going on, bro?
Yes, we hear you, brother. How you doing, bro?
All good. How are you guys doing today?
Good, brother. Good, man.
Bro.
Doing well, man.
Yeah, hope you all had a great week and a great weekend ahead. Big up to all the callers so far, and big up to Chris as well. Chris Angel, right? That's his name.
Yes.
Stay strong, my friend, and to everyone as well who's going through a hard time. And
okay, I didn't even know still.
Yeah, and every time I see the three of you when it's a full house, it feels so wholesome. You're like, it's completed. So, it's a perfect timing. Matt, you just came right on time. But so a couple of things today. I'm not gonna touch on the FSG because, in my opinion, I think it's still early days, and I'm sure the majority of the people will, have a say on that on this show. So I'll turn the attention to the World Cup in a bit, but I just want to say about our luck, because obviously the Champions League, we wanted to avoid Real Madrid, and we got them. We wanted to avoid Man City in the Carabao Cup. We got City. So I don't know.
Bring it. Is what it is, man. Bring it.
You've actually turned into me. You actually turned into me.
Yeah, that's the spirit, man. But I just don't know what's up with our luck. But to be the best, you do have to beat the best as well. But you know what? Drifty just changed my mind, man. Like, F it, like, bring it.
I'd rather play Real Madrid over 2 legs than a one-off final.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? I think we've got a better chance of winning a two-legged tie than we have a final, and that's proven by the fact they beat us in both finals. Once when they were the better team, and once when we were the better team. So it was irrelevant what the situation was. We still lost to them both times. So I'd rather get a chance to play them over two legs again.
Yeah, I think the last time we beat them, if I'm not wrong, was like in 2009 when we won 5-0 aggregate, like Benayoun at
the
Bernabeu, and then with 4-0 at Anfield.
Babel and Gerrard tore them up at Anfield that season.
Yeah, so it's about time, man, that we get one over them. So hopefully we'll get to the next round. But anyways, I see I have less than a minute, but so I'm worried about I'm low-key nervous about the game tomorrow because obviously we have 7 players going to the World Cup, so I'm delighted and happy for all of them. Happy for Sadio as well because he made the plane. And, just the players like Ali, Van Dijk, Trent, Ibu, Nunez, who are all going to start tomorrow and, one between Hendo or Fab, if not both. So I'm not sure if they'll give in 100%, so I'm low-key nervous for the game. I don't want another, draw or, a Leeds United game at Anfield again, but because we have to think of this game throughout the whole World Cup. It's going to be all about this game. So I hope we can end it on a high and slowly climb up the table. Just quickly, I'm going to quickly wrap this up about the World Cup. 3 of my favorites are actually Brazil, Argentina, and France. So I actually picked the best 5-a-side for these 3 countries, and I put England in as well because we all watch the Premier League. So just quickly for Brazil, Alisson in goal, Thiago Silva, Casemiro, Neymar, and Vinicius Jr. For France, Hugo Lloris, Varane, Tchouaméni, Benzema, and Mbappe. For Argentina, Emi Martinez, Romero, Paredes, Messi, and Lautaro Martinez. So these are just on the top of my head and the players that are available going to the World Cup. So in England, Pickford, Stones, Bellingham, Kane, and Sterling. So, just in your opinion, out of the 4 countries that I just mentioned, who do you think have the strongest, 5-a-side that I mentioned? Not a squad as a whole, but
Yeah.
The
5-a-side.
Yeah, exactly. So, because obviously when it comes to depth, I think France or Brazil would top it. But
so who's your 5 for France again? France.
Lloris, Varane,
Tchouaméni, Benzema, and Mbappe. Yeah.
Just a quick question: do you think you've made a mistake with one of the defenders?
Yeah. I take that back right now.
No. 5-a-side football's different though, because I personally think you should take Mbappe out.
Talking about Ibu.
No. Ibu, Varane. Over Varane.
No, but Ibu doesn't have better feet than Varane. It's about how good your technique is.
Bro, you're talking. This is like when we talk to you about Origi, bro.
Don't want to hear that.
No, it's real.
In today's game, Ibu is above Varane. It don't matter. 5-a-side, 11-a-side, don't matter. 1-on-1, it don't matter, bro. He's better.
And I would personally bet money that Pogba's a better 5-a-side player than Mbappe.
Oh, 2 different.
Yeah, I don't know about comparing them two, but
I'll be honest. I think I'd rather play Pogba in 5-a-side than Mbappe.
Nah, there's not enough space in the 5-a-side pitch for Mbappe to continually make sure his pace is the defining factor.
Well, you think he's just a pace merchant? This ain't Divock Origi you're talking about,
I'm not saying he's just a pace merchant.
Origi, bro.
I reckon Pogba would thrive in a 5-a-side game. That would be his bread and butter.
Man said Mbappe ain't got text.
He's 5 yards, bro.
That's mad.
Yeah, but in 5-a-side football, it's not that much about pace.
Yes,
I know. It's about your first touch and your control.
Pace helps, but it's not that much about pace, man. It's about control. It's about balls.
So you think Mbappe doesn't have that because he's got pace?
No, I'm not saying they don't have it, but I don't think he'd have better control over football in a 5-a-side game than Pogba. Not me. That's me personally.
I do.
And then you could just leave Benzema up front by himself. I don't think you need 2 strikers in 5-a-side either. I think you pack the midfield in 5-a-side. So.
I'm not gonna lie, Mbappe on a 5-a-side pitch would be an absolute madness.
Absolute crazy. All man is half a yard and he's gone.
It'd be horrid, bro.
That's acting like he ain't got tech. The tech.
I didn't even put Dembele in this 5-a-side.
Oh yeah, Dembele would be better than Mbappe at 5-a-side as well.
I don't know.
I think he would.
But yeah, I would like
That's
to
just mad,
apologize to Matt. I take that back. It's Ibu instead of Varane.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We all make mistakes, bro. It's cool. We all make mistakes. You know that.
And
We all make
I would like to make another change. Fabinho in for Casemiro. No United players. No, but my time's up. So just rank the four teams that I mentioned. You know, the five-a-side.
Yeah,
and I want to throw in a last question. I think you guys answered this many times. Who are your favorites? Top 3 favorites to win the World Cup? Who do you think will actually lift it? And your underdogs. And that's it. Thanks to Cal. I think earlier you gave my channel a shout out as well, like right in the beginning of the show. So big up for that. I've been away. I think after the Leeds game, I took a short break, and I've been a bit busy with work as well. I'm still trying to like balance work with YouTube at the moment. So I guarantee by next week there'll be more content and during the World Cup as well. So please go and subscribe if you guys can. It's Indian Scouser and on Instagram as well. And much love to the 3 of you. And let's get the 3 points tomorrow. Peace.
Bro, before you go, bro, I've never ever realized this until public sector just said it. Oh my days, you look like Gundogan, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
Oh my days, bro. I can't unsee it anymore, bro. Like I don't even know how I didn't notice it before. I
think big up to Big Steve. I think he was the first to ever say it on like when I was on Grizz's channel or the Never Say Foul. I think Steve was the first to say it.
How much I can't unsee it anymore.
Yeah, it's mad.
I can't unsee it anymore, bro. Oh my days, it is uncanny, bro. Oh shit.
Hold on. Indian Scouts, wait there.
I think I'm the Indian Gundogan now. I gotta change my channel.
Wait there.
Oh my days, I cannot unsee it. That is mad.
Bro, just do that. Just turn to the side like that, yeah? Let me see something.
Oh my
gosh. Nah, fam, you're lying.
That is uncanny.
Hey, it's not even Linda's book that's the intel. It's Gundogan that's been getting intel, fam. It's not Linda's. Man.
Oh shit!
And one last thing. Speaking of Linders, if you guys saw it, Pep is actually banned. I mean, Klopp is banned for tomorrow's game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Pep on the touchline. I won't be surprised if he pulls brings out his book.
But do you know
when he got sent off against
FA won their appeal for the
but
city.
They said that he was fined about 2
but
weeks
they
ago.
appealed.
They basically he already got a 30K fine, so I don't get it as well.
Who the FA appealed?
Yeah.
Apparently.
They thought it wasn't the ban. He thought he should have got a ban.
We'll see Klopp after the World Cup now.
Here's the thing that kills it. This got announced like very, very late in the day. So it wasn't like if I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong, people. This wasn't in the morning. This was like evening, after, like, wasn't it evening time this got announced?
Yeah, evening.
That's so late in the day. I'm not gonna lie, that's if you're gonna do it from the beginning. Not like when, you know what I mean? The man's already prepped and thinking he's gonna be on touchline and everything. That's a bit of a joke to me.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a joke.
Real talk, Daft Callum. Running back his 30K. About you're gonna you know what I'm saying, bro? Running back his 30K. You said it was done at that, and now you're giving him a ban. Running back his 30K.
Man say it's done, and then 2-2s, then turn around and say, "Nah, it's not done. Still, there's more to do." Running back his piece.
That's like me knocking on when he lost after you pay me back the £100 I borrow you and say, "Where's the extra 50? I put interest on that." You'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, but I want my extra 50. What, you thought you just was going to give him back the money I borrowed you? Where's my extra 50, bro?
I'll call the police, bro, and say that you've been cloned, bro. But no, bro.
Much love to you guys. I don't want the callers to be waiting. And big up the little one as well, Cal. And God bless you guys, man. Much love. Smash the like, people. Smash the likes right now.
Easy.
Peace out. Next week, guys.
Score an own goal tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I'll try. Ben 421. Ben 421. We move,
bro. That is you. We move, bro. Love as well.
Big up, bro.
Peace, guys. Peace. Love.
All right. Nice one. Guys, we didn't answer
Umizy's second question. Yeah, I was just gonna say, we forgot to.
So what? Yeah, he basically was saying Gerrard, Lampard, and Scholes, especially the beginning of his career, all goal scoring midfielders. Dele Alli was one. are we now seeing? I don't want to say the death of the goal scoring midfielder, but are we just seeing that diminish in the game now? Midfielders becoming more box to box and facilitators as opposed to goal scorers. The only ones I can think of are James Maddison and De Bruyne off the top of my head.
Do you know what it is, bro? I don't believe there's as much of a need for goal scoring midfielders the way the systems are set up. So even though we want midfielders to be scoring more goals and we want them to get more involved, and I doubt the managers say not to, I think because the wide players are now goal scorers as well as the front man, you've got 3 people that are already goal scorers in the team. And I don't think there's as much of an emphasis in most teams. Because if you think about it, there's a lot of the times when Leicester will have 2 up top. Maddison gets involved because that's their third man, innit? Do you get what I mean? So, like, and Man City's just an anomaly. They got the ball so much, and their players make runs because they're just ball hogs, innit? Like, they've always got the ball. So they're a bit of an anomaly. But if you look at the majority of the other teams, Man United, only when Bruno first came into the league, had a goal scorer.
So, you know what, Bruno as well.
But bro, that dried up a long time ago. Bruno don't even get double figures anymore. Like that dried up.
He's struggling a little bit. I can't lie. He's struggling a little bit, Bruno.
I don't know what his statistics are, but I don't think he scored more than 8 or 9 goals in the previous 2 seasons. Like his first half of the season was unbelievable, but after that, even his goal scoring prowess has kind of died down a bit. So I don't even know other than Man City who does
Mason Mount. There's a couple players still.
He plays wide a lot though, Cal.
You might be right with the whole wide thing though, because even when you look at Gerrard in the Liverpool team, it was Kuhl, Riera, Cal, Babel, all wide players. They weren't really goal scoring. They weren't goal scoring wingers. Then you look at Chelsea with Duff.
Teams are set up different, I think.
You know what, Ramsey? That's a good shout from Villa. He's a bit of a goal scorer midfielder. Maybe not statistically, but you can tell he's got it in him.
Coutinho was there's a dying breed of like that kind of like, do you know what it is? Back in them days, you kind of had a cavalier 8, so to speak, like who kind of had a bit more license to go forward. I think these days, the way how tactics are, like people are very like, I don't know, like very strict on what they want their 8 to do. Like normally the 8 is the box to box, but he's not necessarily the goal getter. Because like Lampard and Gerrard. To be fair though, you see Gerrard though. Lampard. Actually, no, I would call Lampard an attacking mid though. I wouldn't necessarily call Lampard a CM like Gerrard. I don't know. I think they're slightly different. I don't know.
I wasn't even going to bring it up.
I had to, bro. It's too funny not to.
Be careful. Yeah, we can't read it out, little man, though. So we can't.
I can't.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know what's going on. Look how innocent.
I wouldn't want him to find out.
But we can't read that.
All it takes is for him to say one of the words at nursery and he's curtains for me still.
Facts, bro. Man will be getting that letter. Or not even that. When you go to pick up little man, it's like, oh, can we just speak Spanish quickly? Just a quick word. It's like, what?
It'll be the Mel teacher, be like, is everything all right? Like, yeah. He be talking about a blue pill at school, like.
You know you can do it naturally through diet, right, man?
You have other options.
Are you a bit young for the blue pill, innit, Cal?
It's expensive as well.
You can't get that on the NHS.
Just take her out on a date. Just take her out on a date. I'll be honest. I think I put Liverpool under a bit of a curse. The after the Champions League, I said I didn't want us to get Real Madrid, and in the Carabao, I think you remember I said as long as we avoid Man City,
as long as we avoid Man City,
we got Man City, bro.
Yeah,
if there's a player you've got in mind, Cal, leave it out, mate. Leave it out.
Yeah,
in fact, owners, you don't even want new owners, bro. You do not want new owners, bro. Cal, you heard it here first. Cal does not want new owners. He loves FSG.
No. So yeah, man. But you know what? As Indian Scouts have said, You got to beat teams in front of you. So let's just move with it and see how we go, man.
Yeah, for real.
Out of the five-a-side teams he listed, so it was France, Argentina, and Brazil.
Yeah.
Which one? And England. Which one are you saying is the best?
I'll put my money on Brazil for anything that's technique based.
I'm torn between France and Brazil because I think there's tech in both teams. Like there's a lot of tech. I know some people think Mbappe is just a speed merchant, you know, but
Never said that.
I'm just saying.
No, Drift, not even trying to dig you out here. Like, pause, actually. Like, would do you actually think Mbappe would struggle a little bit at a five-a-side?
No, not struggle, but I don't think he'd be anywhere near as good as Pogba. I just don't. I think five-a-side is what Pogba's made for.
I don't, because Pogba's
needs time on the ball.
No, not even.
And you get time on the ball in five-a-side. That's the whole point of five-a-side,
bro. In five-a-side,
I don't think you do.
You get more time 11. What are you talking about? You get more time 11-a-side.
No, you're doing a lot more shuttley type runs because of the small pitch.
Bro,
but five-a-side is all about having control of the
five
ball.
and side.
It isn't frantic. Let's just get to the other end as quick as possible.
Five-a-side, in my opinion, is more intense because as soon as you get the ball, someone can go on, like literally step into your face straight away. 11-a-side, man's all thinking about
environment, in my opinion.
But
I think it's a big pitch when Pogba.
For me, Pogba's. You see, with Paul Pogba, yeah, great technician, yeah, very, very good technician. However, Pogba shines more when he has more time on the ball. When you're being closed down very, very quickly, yeah, it's them quick movements that you have to make to kind of evade.
You know, Pogba's pretty quick over the first 5-10 yards. You know that, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure Mbappe's a little bit quicker.
Yeah, but Pogba ain't no slouch over 5-10 yards, you know.
Bro, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that when it comes to five-a-side, Mbappe eats up that pitch, bro. Trust me. Like it's
just my opinion. I think Dembele would be better at five-a-side.
I've seen people over the years that like very, very quick, but because they're so technically gifted, it's like they're fake because they've got pace and because of the tech, they can use it in tight areas. Do you know, one of them ones? And even me, I'm not saying I was going like that, but I was good enough to use my pace. And because I got good tech, I can get away from someone very, very easy. Like, do you know what I mean? When you've got that tech and pace and put them together, bro, it's horrible.
I think Pogba is more technical than Mbappe personally.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. But
overall,
I think with five-a-side, you're losing out on Pogba's biggest asset, which I think is his long-range passing.
Yeah, but he's a brilliant short passer as well, though, which you need in five-a-side.
Yeah, I think Mbappe would be devastating five-a-side.
If he'd be good at it, he'd be good at it. But I wouldn't put him in my. I wouldn't put him in my French five-a-side personally. I'd put Dembele or Pogba in there over. Plus, I do believe you need two midfielders in a five-a-side.
I'm putting Mbappe.
Playing, there's no need for Mbappe.
Mbappe walks in, you know, Jiff. So
he walks in, bruv.
I think when you're playing five-a-side, I think you need two people who will do the shuttling on the sides, and you need one holding and one striker.
So you would have Mbappe shuttling?
Shuttling, yeah. I'd have Mbappe one side and Dembele the other side of Benzema, and then I'd have a holding man at the back, either Tchouaméni or Ibu.
No, bro. You do need man who can tackle in five-a-side. There's no one winning the ball back if you've got Dembele, Benzema, and Mbappe. Who's going to win the ball back, bro?
Who's going to get the ball?
No, but in five-a-side, it's easy to get the ball. It goes in, the other team's got the ball, bro.
It's not easy. Drift, I played on Tuesday, brother. If a team wants to keep the ball, brother,
they'll keep the ball.
No, but what I mean is, as soon as you score, the opposition's got the ball, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but they don't have to score, bro. Remember, it's just two part. Once the goalkeeper rolls out to you, you can't roll it back. You can't pass back to the goalkeeper. But if you pass once and it comes back to you and you go back to the goalkeeper, you just keep the ball, bro. Bro, we were a goal down on Tuesday, bro. When I'm telling you, we didn't see the ball for about 3 minutes, bro.
No, fair
That's
enough.
A long time in five-a-side.
It's
peak. I think five-a-side is arguably harder than 11-a-side in terms of the intensity. I agree, but I just think that five-a-side, Pogba's made for five-a-side football, and I would rather have Pogba. Once you've got Benzema, I don't think you need Mbappe. Benzema's finishing is sensational.
Bro, they're different.
I think you have Benzema up front scoring the goals, and then you have two more midfieldery type players. In my opinion, anyway.
In my opinion, Mbappe walks into the France team. It don't matter who's there, who's not there. He walks in there.
Oh yeah.
What he does is different for what everyone else can do.
Fair enough.
It's that simple. He can do everything.
He's
Right, that is the sickest. No, oi, where's all my I see all my aliases. You better get on. You better start changing them aliases. I'm seeing Pensioner Matt. I'm seeing who's the other one?
Jacob Booth Anderson.
I'm seeing Pensioner Matt's hairline.
You know what? He's got a point though. Spain would probably easily be the best five-a-side team.
Not necessarily. Not this Spain. Old school Spain. Not this Spain.
No, old school Spain's unquestionable, but this one would have what?
Morata.
Again, but again, in five-a-side, I think that's one area, one type of football where you might actually get away without a striker.
No,
bro, no.
No. You can get away without a striker.
Drift. In this five-a-side, yeah, with this Spain, yeah. I'll give an example. They've got their best ballers are obviously like Pedri, maybe the best attackers, maybe Ferran Torres or Ansu Fati, maybe like tech and speed. Defensively,
both of those are good enough.
Yeah, but they're good in.
And then what? Gavi, Pedri,
they're good,
Busquets.
but they're not.
Busquets must be ridiculous at five-a-side. I don't even like the guy, but he must be disgusting at five-a-side.
No, but remember, we're comparing them to other elite teams. So they're good in their own right. But if you roll it back, old school Busquets, but this Busquets, don't get me wrong, if he's got the ball, he's amazing, right? But in five-a-side, you're not always going to have the ball. And if you've got players that are a bit more nimble, listen, when I used to play five-a-side, yeah, I swear to God, yeah, you walk in with the aura that no one can match you. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, Rodri. Bro, it'd be Thiago, Rodri, Busquets.
No, Thiago's not going World Cup.
Thiago's not even going World Cup, bro.
First of all, I didn't even know that. But I'm just talking about anybody who plays for their country.
Okay.
I didn't know he literally meant based off of the teams who actually got picked.
I think you can get at Rodri, though. I think you can get at Rodri.
I couldn't even put Pogba in there because he's not going World Cup.
Rodri's sick, you can get him.
But hold on a minute. Thiago never got picked. I didn't even know that, bruv.
They're taking...
you know what? Now I know what Sammy was talking about. Big up Sammy, who was telling me that Luis Enrique's got a lot of vendettas in the Spanish squad, and he was letting me know that there's a lot of players that for some reason he would just bench or he won't pick or he doesn't like, or like he was explaining it to me. I think even De Gea's had a lot of issues with being selected under Luis Enrique.
There's no De Gea. De Gea didn't go.
Yeah. Like, well.
So who's Spain's keeper going to be?
It will be what's his name?
I feel like I don't know this Spain squad.
I'll try and find it. Let me try and find it now. Bro, this Spain squad, yeah.
Simon.
Shout
out to Gavin.
Yeah, Simon.
Did Kepa make it? Did Kepa make it?
I big up Sammy. I'm gonna be real. If De Gea's not in that squad, I'm
No, De Gea's not in the squad.
Oh, well,
did Kepa make it?
If Kepa's in that squad and De Gea's not, that's a travesty.
I'm gonna find out right now.
Kepa's injured as well, so that wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah. Who's your favorite for the World Cup?
India Scouser says it's Simon, Sanchez, and Raya.
Bro, they're goalkeepers, yeah.
How is De Gea not in that?
That's mad. And do you know what? I rate Sanchez and Raya as well, but they're not better than De Gea.
No, do you know what? Spain are finished. When I say they're finished, they got Unai Simon, Robert Sanchez, and David Raya.
Why do man draw for the Cockney, bro?
They got Unai Simon.
I didn't even realize, you know.
Unai Simon, David Raya, and what's the other guy? Flipping Sanchez. Do me a favor,
bro.
David De Gea should have been in there,
bro. You man,
David De Gea. David De Gea should have been in there.
You man, if you ever see that. All right, so you see Raya, he's done well for Brentford. Yeah, he's done well. Sanchez for Brighton, okay, and then Unai Simon, okay, he's decent, but.
No, they're all decent goalkeepers, but nobody told me they're better than David.
Thank you, they're decent. Wait until you get to the. Are you ready for the midfielders? Yeah, because this is where I'm lost. I'm fully lost.
Morata is their striker.
No, Drift. Listen to this. Busquets, right? Drift. Busquets made it but Thiago didn't. I'm sorry. In today's game, Thiago.
Yeah, but we all know that's Barcelona.
They played
All
different
right.
position. They played
Yeah,
different
no,
position.
true. Then you got Rodri, Gavi, Carlos Soler from PSG. I'm sorry, bro. He's good, but I mean, Marcus Llorente, I like him. Pedre, quality, and Koke, fam.
Koke made. Oh my god.
They might as well just called him Coke, fam. This ain't 2014 blood. Koke.
Oh my god. Yeah, no. Sammy's right. He's got hella bias.
Then, do you know what they done?
He's just picking his brethrens, bro.
Spain have gone top heavy because they've got, bruv, listen to the attackers now. Ferran Torres, Nico, obviously Williams from Atletico Bilbao, Jeremy Pino, Morata, Marco Asensio, obviously from Real Madrid, Pablo Sarabia from PSG, Dani Olmo, and Ansu Fati. Bro, they've literally...
Man said top heavy, you know. Man said they got a boob job just before the World Cup. Mad
I think they're kind of meaty. This Spain team's meaty.
Yeah. No, they ain't doing nothing in the. Do you know what though? I'll probably still guarantee in the 5-a-side them man are all techie with it, but
no, of course, but
no, of course.
I'm not feeling that. Spain,
you telling me Thiago?
Spain ain't getting They ain't getting to the semi-finals.
That man are bringing man like Jeremy Pino ahead of Thiago, and I know I'm just doing kind of contrast. Like you're telling me you can't sacrifice one forward for one of the best midfielders of his generation, bro. And we're talking about a team that wants to keep the ball, fam. I'm lost, fam.
Man said, what are you saying, Demo? They got a boob job and it's a bodge job, yeah? Jesus.
It's a bodge job.
Luis Enrique, bruv. Good luck to you.
Yeah, he's got his favourites. He's 100% got his favourites. Did you talk about FSG, Cal? Because I'll leave it to after all the callers.
Let's do it after the callers.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna get the next caller in.
He's a good manager, but he's got too many favorites, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's happening, gang?
In a minute.
Yeah, big shout out to Matt.
What's going on, G?
What's up, my brothers? How y'all doing?
Blessed, man.
How are you, bro?
Bro, I'm good, but you know, Fridays have been a little sticky for me because of my job. I work Fridays now, so. But luckily today is Veterans Day, so we're also, you know, I had to tap in with the Kopish brothers. Yeah. Money. Money.
You know what's mad, bro? Yeah. What's actually crazy? This is how you know life is just crazy, bro. Because the other day I was literally thinking to myself, man, ain't seen Ahmed for a minute, and then you hit us up in the group talking about the whole thing, and now you're on the show. So it's just mad how life works like that, bro. It's mad, bro.
Yeah, the busy schedule is clearing up, so I'm back, baby. I'm back, baby.
All right, that's what I like to see, bro. Trust me, man. It's been a minute, bro.
Facts. It's good to see y'all. My boy Matt, bro. We gotta let Nabi go. It's painful, but the brother's dead food. Him soft.
Every time somebody talks about Nabi, Matt's like,
why you do it, John Crow? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't lie, bro. You're not wrong. I think he's leaving anyway.
He's not even injured. Klopp confirmed in a press conference that he's back in training. And
crazy, huh? Again. Really? He's not injured? Wow.
He's not injured.
Who would have thought, eh?
Man, it's a shame.
Yeah,
he's so
good.
talented. It's a shame.
I know, bro. It's one of them things where, listen, I'm a supporter of his, but at the same time, reality kicks in. As good as he can be, he can never stay on the pitch, bro, for long enough. There's always something going on. And for a club that want to progress, we have to move past him now. Do you know what I mean? I'm honest, bro. We have to move past Naby Keita, Oxlade-Chamberlain. There's a few players, but Naby Keita, listen, people will keep saying I'm biased. Today, you can click me up if you want. I've said it so many times. We have to move on from Naby Keita. Have to. Bro.
Man, Ox has been dead since he started doing the hubby thing. His game.
A hobby thing.
Since he started doing the little mix thing, you know, his ball. His
Great
game ain't the
great
same.
man have fallen by the wayside of that, boy. So. I can't even blame Mox.
I'm not the same. I'm gonna say it straight. I ain't the same. Since I got married, I ain't the same. You
bro, things change.
Yeah, but no, I gotta talk to you guys about my striker, Darwin. He's a bad boy. When we made the sign, I'm like, okay, I remember him in the Champions League. It was a little rough with him, but then I said, oh, we signed him. You know how when a new player comes, you're just feeling him out. You want to know what he's about. I'm seeing the pace. I'm seeing the exuberance in just playing football. He's out. He's defending, but what he brings to the attack, ooh, he gets it. When his touch is pretty good. It's just sometimes he rushes things in his brain, and right now he's trying to impress all of us. So everything's is real fast paced in his brain. But once he slows it down, and the understanding with whether it's Mo or Diogo, and he just feels comfortable and he knows I'm starting. Game in, game out, I'm starting. Once he he's dangerous. Dangerous.
I never doubted him.
Yeah, really?
No.
Is it?
Howard Nunes, bro.
He's back, lads. He's back.
No.
Shall I tell you what does it for me? It's the way she looks at the camera. That's what kills me.
It's the bit at the end where she tries to...
It's the look at the camera that does it for me.
But the big story, FSG out.
Bro.
And God is real. That's what I've been telling my homies. He's real. Man, you think about all the times we've spoken on this and how in despair we look at Man City and they're just splashing cash. Chelsea just throwing money for Fana. Ooh, it's been painful. And now to know, who I want that the Dubai family.
I think they've ruled themselves out.
Because they're the family that when all the celebs go over to Dubai and they take the pictures with the white tigers and those things, you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That family owns. That's the family. The son who meets with the celebrities, that's his father. So
okay.
I hope he changes his mind, because if they buy us, Klopp's, it's gonna be over with.
Do you want to know what? Yeah, if whoever takes us over, as long as they got the financial capabilities to take us to the next level, I'm cool with. Do you know the first thing I want them to do? Hijack Chelsea's move for Nkunku. Bro, he's gonna, as things stand, he's going Chelsea.
It's done, man.
No, bro, no. So as things stand, let me land.
It was done before we got this money in, bro.
As things stand, there's a verbal agreement between Nkunku and Chelsea, but he hasn't signed on a dotted line. So as things stand, it's just verbal. He said, yes, I will go. Bro, we've seen it many times before. He's saying yes to Chelsea because Chelsea have made the most advances and obviously want to try and get him. He's cool with that. I am telling you from now, if Liverpool were to be taken over and we said Christian Nkunku, join us, I guarantee you, bro, everything, man, guarantee, I reckon he signs for Liverpool. But whether we get there or not, I don't know. But I think that's one of the things that we should be doing, bro. If I see this guy go to Chelsea,
Matt, it's calm though.
It's not calm. He ain't Werner,
brother. We'll get someone else, bro. It's calm,
bro. And Nkunku is so serious, bro. I've been championing him for years now.
I know, but we'll get someone serious, bro.
Bro, I want Neymar. I want Neymar in the 10 under Klopp. Attitude fix up, boy. Neymar in the 10 under Darwin and Mo pulling the strings, and Neymar's passing is underrated.
Oh,
he's a sick
100%.
Austin is goated.
You got to talk to Cal about that.
Neymar's just good at
that.
everything.
Don't do that, Drift. Don't do that. You man, don't do that. Don't do that. I've never diminished his quality. Don't do that, you man.
Man said
People
Neymar's
recognize you on
inconsistent.
street, bruv. I'm not looking to get rushed or anything like that. Don't do
Wait.
that.
Cal said he's inconsistent.
Ahmed, I didn't, bruv.
Cal said a lot of things about Neymar. There's a lot of tapes out there. I'm just saying, there's a lot of tapes.
No. This is why I got to back myself, bruv. No, I've never ever said anything about his footballing talent on the pitch. Never have I said that. You man are looking to get me rushed. That's deep.
I can't even remember, Matt. You need to remind me. Like, what was he saying about Neymar?
We was talking basically. I think whenever we've spoken about Neymar, me and you specifically Jeff highly, Kyle's always kind of had that kind of side eye, like, oh yeah, he's good, yeah, but like,
you man,
he's playing in France. He's playing in France. He ain't really the guy and all them. You know, like, yeah, Kyle,
for real.
Yeah, because Kyle, you don't really rate the French league, do you, Kyle?
You know, I ain't saying nothing, Kyle.
Callum. Hey, I tuned in a few Fridays ago. They were calling him Callum Odemwingie. They said man's from Nigeria and that. Callum Odemwingie.
I ain't saying nothing. You lot are trying to throw me under the
No, Cal. This is why we'll come to your defense. Do you rate the French league?
I think
it's done. It's already done.
POP, hold it down.
The story's written.
Yeah, I'm in the mud still.
For real. Man just caught Cal in a situation like.
Hey, mama, I love you. POP, hold it down. Right, these all good pimp squad, baby, for life.
But guys, before I go, we gotta address this situation. What's the way we started the season? I haven't talked to you guys in a few months, at least since we turned into loser pool. This is bad.
Really bad.
I mean, Virgil, he's just showing his bum everywhere. What is this guy doing? I bent over.
This out here doing the most.
It's like, Virgil, you're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. No, but he's waiting for the World Cup, bro. He's waiting for the World Cup. I'm telling you.
I think
he's going to be a whole different player when he's
listen, 100% Drift. And I think even after that injury, in his mind, he was thinking, am I ever going to make it to the World Cup? Because he's thinking, am I going to be the same player? Have I got to be a bit more conservative? And Ahmed, you know, US basketball, right? LeBron James is a prime example. Maybe not this LeBron, but LeBron as years gone by. Kind of during the regular season, kind of plays at a certain pace. Control. Yeah, and then as soon as it hits playoffs, he's on it. So I feel like Virgil's done this. Like this, it's like a prime example of he's tried his best to condition his body to make sure he hasn't overexerted himself. Because I think he kind of knows as well, this will probably be the best Virgil that he will bring to the World Cup, because obviously 4 years from now he'll be even older. Do you know what I mean? So he's thinking this is his best chance if he has to win something, a World Cup. This is it now. This is the year. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you're probably right about that. But I would say this though, I'm very optimistic for the second half of this season. It might sound crazy, but
I'm with you, bro. 100%.
The league is not the point difference is not anything crazy. We've been down 17 points and made it a last day fight for the title. So I wouldn't just count us out just yet. Champions League, I see us winning that. Especially the Madrid thing was great, because if we get the best team in the tournament out of the way, if we beat them, we won't lose again. That's why when we beat Barcelona the time that we did win, once we beat them, it didn't matter who Ajax, Tottenham, anybody, we would have won just because of what we owe. So we beat Madrid. I can see it. We need a midfielder. I don't know why they brought this guy Arthur in from Juventus. He's just, oh my God, this is crazy.
I forgot we had it.
Bro, I forgot as well until you mentioned it. And that's bad, bro. That's bad. That's our January signing.
I feel bad for him though, because his injuries is apparently really, really bad.
No,
So
I think he's a
feel
bad
it.
player because Klopp, he's held. You know what I've noticed? Sometimes people are healthy and Klopp plays it as if, oh, they've got this issue going on. I feel like Naby's been healthy at times, and Klopp has just said the injury thing just because he's not feeling him. He doesn't think
Tell him
Arthur's a
again,
good player.
Arnie. Tell him again.
I don't think Arthur's not hurt. He doesn't think he's a good player. I don't think.
Ooh,
You don't think he's
okay?
injured?
You don't think he's hurt? I think
Nah.
Arthur's hurt, but I also know. Well, I'm saying no. Like I also think, sorry, he wasn't sold on Arthur. I think Arthur was one of those players where there was a list, he was bottom of the list, and they said we can get him. Klopp was like, all right, well, we need a midfielder. So if you guys say he's good, he's good. I don't think Klopp was convinced. And the reason I say that is because his comment struck me. He said something on the lines of, yeah, Arthur, unlucky with the injury. When he comes back, we'll see what happens. When someone says we'll see we'll see what happens? Like, bro, what does that even mean? Shouldn't you be saying something like, when he's back, he's going to be playing catch up. I believe in his play. Like, give him there was just something off about the whole thing.
No, you should have seen Klopp. You should have seen Klopp's face. Sorry to cut you, bro. When they asked if Arthur had a thing, but we could send him back, he just went, "Nah, it's a whole year's loan," and just drank a sip of his bottle, like, "Yeah, we got to keep him around," kind of thing. And I thought, yeah, the writing's on the wall, man. The writing's on the wall. Like, you lot got to go see it when Klopp was doing it.
I need to watch that.
Went, nah,
was he surprised? Was he as surprised as this?
Bro, we weren't even surprised. He was pissed. The look on his face was like, yeah, he's just got to be here all year, innit? Yeah, I just thought,
what are you guys' thoughts on Trent? I don't know if it's confidence because he's physically capable of being a good defender. I don't know what's wrong with him. Sometimes I don't know if it's sometimes when he's too close to Klopp on the touchline, I don't like it because Klopp's always on his case. So I don't know if it's putting him off, if he's feeling some type of pressure, but he's just so loose in the mind. His awareness is just, I don't know if it's lack of effort or it's just like, what's he doing?
Lack of effort at times, but I think it's just bad form at the moment. Like really bad form.
Yeah.
It's the first time he's had bad form in his career, but it's just extremely being highlighted because Liverpool's having a bad season. That's what I
agreed.
This is the thing. I can see bad form affecting your confidence, your touch, your shots, are rushed, but defending is an effort thing. You don't really need confidence to. I can run around and be switched on defensively without being in good form. That's just effort.
But you start overthinking it though, bro. When and I think that's what the problem. What happens, especially like I don't know if you lot saw the press conference with for the Southampton game again, and Klopp was saying, like, I heard what Gary Neville was saying about Trent and how Trent will cost England in a quarterfinal or a semi-final. He was like, I'll let you know, Trent has played many a semi-final, quarterfinal, and final for my club, for me, and never let me down. So I don't know what Gary Neville's smoking. And I think it's true. I think everyone's built up this narrative about Trent, and it's this whole. When have we ever cared about Trent ever in a bad way? We haven't. He's not a liability. He's just having a bad season. Everything we've won, he's been at right back. Every single trophy we have won, he has been at right back. And when was he a liability in any of those scenarios? He's just in a bit of bad form. Like, it is what it is. He's become a very easy beating, Rod. And I don't really like it, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, he's performing badly, but why is everyone just trying to beat him with this stick? Like, it's a mad thing, but he'll be back. Don't worry about Trent, man.
Definitely be back. 100%.
Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back. So what are you guys saying for this World Cup? Who you got?
I'm gonna go Brazil, dark horse, Uruguay.
I'm going Argentina.
I'm going Brazil.
Brazil.
If they don't win it, I'm going France.
I got Uruguay going semifinal minimum. Darwin, Bentancur, Valverde. Luis Suarez
They'll
mentorship.
go well. Yeah, they won't win it.
They
You're
got
right,
a
though.
naughty little team, you know.
It's their defense that lets them. I mean, I'm trying. Who's their centre backs?
Martin Caceres, Godin.
Yeah. See, they're experienced, but I'm wondering. Do you know what though? Here's the thing with Uruguay, they're like the master of the dark arts as well.
Masters, bro.
If they can get the team to
It's not
play
even dark
at their
arts with them, bro. It's light arts with them,
bro. No, it's true. If they can get the team to play at their tempo, 100% Uruguay are making semi-finals. You know, they'll make semi-finals, I think, because what they'll do is they'll make everyone play at their tempo, and then they'll just surprise you. That's what Uruguay has always been about, to be honest. So,
but yeah, before I go, guys, I just want to say we will put this down. Market, we will win the league. I'm telling you, right? It sounds crazy. I know. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy.
You think we're gonna win the league?
I know.
Let him land, man. I need to see where you're going with this, man.
I know.
I want to know if you can get that budge through customs, bro.
Man said win the league.
I know you're in Cali, bro.
I got that pass.
No. Who Jones aside? Bob, you gotta explain this, bro. You gotta.
It's just dawned on me. Yeah.
Bro, I'm just saying. Okay, just think about it like this. We thrive best in adversity. For one, the new money is gonna be a boost. I see that happening within the next month. Darwin Núñez getting ready to explode. Mo Salah getting ready to hit top form. Luis Diaz, Jota come back. They come back January, December.
I'm very optimistic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think the second half of the season,
Uruguay had Araujo from Barca, but he's
I don't.
Arsenal are. They haven't faced any adversity. They're gonna hit a wall and they're gonna fall. Man City, you know them boys soft. And then that's where we come in, climbing up the table, moving on up to the east side.
I
going
hope
up,
you're
baby.
right, bro. I hope you're right. I definitely agree that I think we'll have a really good second half of the season, but I think we're too far behind to think about the title, bro.
Yeah, I think what you're saying, I agree with in terms of like the gap. We will claw it back because second half of the season we normally step up. The thing is, I think the World Cup, it all depends on World Cup. If we come back sort of like unscathed and we're able to get a player in just like how last season we got Diaz, I think we will start rolling. And I'd even say if we got a player that had the same impact as Diaz, we could get second or third. However, the pace we're on now, and we still have to hit good form, I think we can get in. I think we get fourth. But I think it depends on, like I said, the World Cup. The World Cup's going to determine. You don't know what players are going to look like when they come back.
How many points behind are we from first?
17, I think.
So yeah, 17, 16 points.
I'll talk to you guys in May.
No, it's more than that. It's 19.
Is it 19?
Is it 19? Yeah,
19.
we can't. We're not clawing back 19, bro.
I'll speak to you guys in May. We'll revisit this topic.
We will.
Wait,
I'm telling you now, if Liverpool win the league this season, bro, I will fund the yacht by myself.
We move. We've got new owners now, bro.
The owners are back there, bro.
We don't have to take on these costs anymore, bro.
Guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a bit delusional when it comes to Liverpool because I always think we're gonna bounce back. I always think we're gonna win. So maybe it is a bit. I'm going a little bit out there, but that's just my mindset when it comes to the team.
Yeah. But you want to know something?
I love that optimism, man.
If you aim for the top and you don't get it, you still know more times than not you still finish high up. So even if we don't win it, the fact that you think that we still got a lot more to do says to me that we shouldn't really be worried about top four because we know our team more times than not. When it's business end of the season, we show up and we show out. You know what I mean? So
exactly, because last year January 14 points, Man City down to 1 point in May. This is Arsenal. This isn't Man City.
That's true.
19 points this November World Cup. There's still a lot of games to play. There's still a lot of games to play.
We are
Arsenal's
17
gonna
behind
lose.
City as well, though, bro.
That's not. Come on, man. This Man City would talk. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. What? Also, what did I remember? What I told you guys about Ronaldo? This guy's a bum.
Yeah. No, we knew that. We knew that.
Man said new
at this age, anyway. But I love the optimism.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know how when some people are technically sound, they don't need athleticism. Without the athleticism, I'm starting to see that he's not a technically sound footballer, is what I'm starting to see. Zlatan at that age was a much better player than him.
Who? Sorry?
I agree with
Ronaldo.
Oh,
I
Cristiano.
agree. I
Okay.
agree with that.
Yeah. No, when it comes to see, here's the thing. When it comes to technical ability, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is up there with some of the people. You see, all right. So you see how, for example, people talk about Berbatov, yeah, rightly so. I think Zlatan actually has better technique than Berbatov. You know.
Ooh. It's very close. It's close.
It's close.
Zlatan is 6'5". If you go back and watch Inter Zlatan, Juventus Zlatan, he was actually like his technical ability.
You know what? I agree with
nuts.
Matt. I don't think he's got a better first touch than Berbatov.
Yeah. First touch.
But I think he has got better.
In the history of football, there's only
I don't know. Berbatov's first touch is disgusting.
Zlatan
Ibrahimovic
as well.
Is technically, I think
technically,
he is more technical.
Zlatan is up there with the best ever.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah. His technique is on 1,000. It's crazy.
Bro.
Yeah. I think Mo's about to come into some form too. I think that AFCON really messed him up back in January and just he got the bag too. I'm like, damn, 350 a week, like make something shake. But he's picking up. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing he's coming back to top.
He's
form.
in form, bro. He's in form. Salah's stats are actually very impressive this season as well. So
did you guys see it against the top 6? They say he's not a big game player, but he has
formidable, bro.
Yeah, he's got 48 goals. He's got 48 goals, I think it is, against top 6 opposition in the 5 years he's been at Liverpool. That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, he needs some respect.
Ridiculous.
He needs some respect put on his name.
But let the haters hate, man. Like I say all the time, Bob, let the haters hate, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. But I appreciate you having me on tonight, my brothers. It was good to see you. Hopefully my next Friday off will be soon so we can link up again.
Yeah,
but pleasure talking to you
Big up.
guys.
Brother. Always a pleasure,
That was always, bro. Trust me, bro.
Take care, bro.
Big up, G. Big up. Always good to see, man. Like, man.
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Right, let's get our next caller in. Bruno,
Hi.
can you hear us?
I've got to make this short, and I'm going to make this sweet. What did I say before the Nottingham Forest game? What did I say?
Remember, bro.
I can't remember.
What did I say on the Friday night show before that Nottingham Forest game?
I genuinely can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember, bro. You're gonna have to enlighten us.
I said, and I quote, John W. Henry put the club up for sale.
He did. He actually did.
I do remember that.
No, he did. Yeah, you did.
I do remember.
Let me see if I can even
Not joking around. None of this PR crap. Put it up for sale on Sky Sports. That's what I said. Now I'm going to make this point right here, right now. Before selling, make sure you read the fine print. I don't want to hear that you're selling to a random owner in America. And by the way, if you're going to sell to an American owner, make sure they meet the standards. Standards. First question, ask questions. Are you going to put the club's success first? And secondly, are you going to make sure the club is run well? If the club is not run well and the standards of the club, so winning trophies, making sure that the manager is backed in the transfer market, things like that. If that's a no as well, I don't want you anywhere near the club. Next, I don't want Conor McGregor anywhere near my club. No, thank you very much. This guy supports Man United.
Yeah.
I want to drink my own vomit. I want to grab the cup of vomit. I want to drink it. Like, it's ridiculous. And, right?
He's just trolling, man. He was trolling, bro.
He can't afford us.
Yeah, he
Can't
was
afford
trolling,
us. And then I've been seeing other reports about various other owners. Oh yeah, the Ricketts. I don't want them anywhere near our club. Get them out of here. Don't even consider. Don't even bother blinking an eye. I don't want the Ricketts anywhere near the club. I'm hearing apparently that these are similar to Hicks and Gillette. If that's the case, you reject them straight away, right? And my final point, and this is gonna be right simple as this: whoever comes in, I'm praying that they back the manager with funds, that they back the manager with funds, that they ensure that we are at the top of our game, because otherwise we could be in trouble. Make sure that everything is intact. Make sure that everything is in line to make sure that we're winning doubles and trebles and things like that. I want to see troubles. I want to see us build a dynasty. None of this winning it every 30 years. No, I want to see us winning it year after year after year after year. So those are my points. I'll see you lot in the next video next week. Thank you very much.
Big up.
Big up yourself,
Big up
bro.
as always, Bruno.
Man like Bruno,
Man
you know.
like
Thank you
Bruno,
very
you know.
much.
Big up, bro. You know what? Bruno's hitting the nail on the head with the Ricketts straight up and down. Even Chelsea was protesting to make sure that wasn't a thing. I don't want to bring everyone's mood down while we got the callers. We'll talk about this ownership stuff after we get in our last caller. But yeah,
Bro, you can't bring the mood down, bro.
You'll be surprised, bro. But
I'm gonna be. You're right. You can't bring the mood down, bro.
But big up Bruno though. He made some good valid points, man. You got to make sure that you're selling to the right people if you do sell, and definitely the new owners need to be, what's the word? Not validated. What's that word where you do a check on someone?
Reputable.
No, you know, like that. You know, like what's that like posh word for doing your due diligence on someone? Like, anyway, you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, vetted. That's it. They need to be vetted and made sure that they are coming in for the right reasons, and they're not just going to try and milk the club like the Glazers.
That's true. That's true. All right, let's get our last caller in. They say this is a big rich town.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Are you buying us?
Yeah.
Man's got that truth money.
Hey. You never know, man. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, Forbes says you're worth a billy, but you might have some people that we don't know
that we don't know about. They got some offshore accounts.
If I see you on the consortium, I know we're in good hands. Still.
Oh, trust me. If I put in on it, y'all gonna be sitting right next to me in the stands, being like, what?
I wear my Beats headphones and everything, bro. I'm in.
Oh, all right, good. Good, because I gotta butter them up, man. I mean, like, I know there's so many fans that hate these FSG people, and I'm never gonna go into the American owner thing or whatever. But yeah, man, if you really look at it, FSG, I don't want to necessarily say people get even butthurt when I say saved us, but they did take a $300 million classic car and turn it into a $4 billion hybrid, like super Bugatti, okay, of a car. And that's something that you just can't overlook. Business alone, I understand people don't want to say business, sports together, but realistically, come on. Sports is a business now. It just is. It's just that, unfortunately for us as fans, we often don't want to see it that way. I don't want to see it that way personally. Yeah, I would like to play. I would like to see it be played the same way you play FIFA online. But I mean, realistically, it's a business, and I mean, it's sometimes I hear all these things. Like me and Saint got into it a little bit. We were talking about this and that about the club, and I just think that like realistically, you can't underscore the fact that 5 years ago, United's revenues were 80% higher than Liverpool's. 5 years ago. And that's during our little span of like real brilliance with this team. We are now at 580 million pound turnover for LFC, as opposed to Manchester United at 583. That gap to be filled that quickly means that we've created this vehicle that's going to make us into that self-sufficient car, on some Tesla stuff, like it's ridiculous how sometimes people overlook those facts.
I was really impressed when I heard that. I think it was 2 days ago. Big up Mo Chacha. He was on.
Oh yes, exactly.
Big up the Godfather Grizz, and they were chopping it up. And yeah, when Mo said that, I thought, raw, we've actually totally turned the whole curve, and we now make the same money Man United make. That is mad. To think how far ahead of us they were for real. That's crazy that we actually make the same money that Man United do now. That's
right.
mad.
And I mean, if we're gonna ever say we're on the levels of Manchester United, we gotta say we make the same money as Manchester United. It's just that simple. If we want to buy players, want to do these things, I get, we all want that fantasy Roman to come in with none of the connection of what he had, but some type of that mentality of an owner, or we want some state style owner to own the team now. That's all well and good, and that's cool. But realistically, the amount of work that they've put into this is phenomenal. Like, they are amazing business people, and I just had to get on with that. But that's not the one reason why I called. I wanted to call because, like, realistically, we were talking about this SSG too as well. You ever look at the transfers that they've made? Because I mean, you got to realize that they brought in football. They tried the football people, quote unquote, and they did eventually they did the Moneyball thing where they said, let's let Edwards come in and really put this together for us. And everyone made fun of him because he's just a nerd, Let's just get it real. And this nerd knows what he's doing, and he put together. You look at I'd say our top maybe 16, because there's 15 I have on the list, but it supplemented Thiago. So, because Thiago was 20 million, but you look at our list, you look at Origi, 10 million, Sturridge, 12 million, Milner on a free, Ginny at 25 million, Matip on a free, Fab on 39 million, Firmino on a $29 million transfer, Robertson on 10 million, Henderson on a 16 million, Suarez on 23, Coutinho on 8.5 million, Allison on 67, Mane on 30, Van Dijk on 75, and Salah on 37. And not one of those players, maybe, and you take away maybe Sturridge, not one of those players came from a team where you're like, oh, that's some top tier team or top tier team or something like that. We're getting mad at a club or an organization that's been pulling out diamonds, and we're like, nah, that's cool. We're good with that, Like, I get we want these, we want the Neymars and we want the Mbappes. I would love to have those players too, but on some 100, the gems that they're pulling out is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
It's been a minute since we have, though, bro. It's been a minute. Like, I'll say the last time we pulled out a gem was Jota.
Ibu's not.
But Ibu wasn't a gem. Ibu was well touted. Matt was championing for Ibu way before we bought him.
Yeah, but he's still a gem, though.
Ibu's
still a gem.
All right, I take that back. He's a gem, but what I mean is he was an obvious gem, though. Is what I mean.
Jota.
Okay.
No, that's what I said since Jota. I said Jota.
But how long ago was Jota? How long ago was Jota? How long ago was Jota?
Jota, 2.5 years ago. That's quite a long time.
It's like 2020.
Okay,
Jota
and that's
2.5 years in football's a long time. I can't.
Because it was a late transfer, because remember the season got pushed back.
No,
Yeah.
but we're halfway through this season now, isn't it? So what I mean is, it's 2.5 years since we did that, isn't it? That was like summertime 2020, right? It's basically 2023 now.
Because I'm saying we didn't do that. We didn't do the transfer until like October because remember the season got pushed back because of COVID.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was late because remember the season didn't restart until like July.
No, but I remember wearing shorts and t-shirt when we was talking about Jota when I was trying to convince you lot. It can't have been October, bro. It's cold in October, bro.
You might have been inside your house though, bro.
No, but I remember where I was, bro. I was at the park. I remember I was walking back from the park, and I remember we was having a conversation about it. I went on a little sun tanning thing. Anyway, it was a long time ago. My memory ain't like cow, so maybe. But I'm sure I remember coming back from the park.
I mean, Thiago's a gem, isn't he? Thiago's a gem, isn't he?
Thiago, we all know Thiago. I wouldn't call that a gem.
But
that was the only time.
That's a gem. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he was a rock, but I'm saying he's still a gem. That at 20 million that we paid for him, that's a gem of a find.
Yeah, 100%.
That's a gem of a find. You take one of the best midfielders in the world and you get him for 20 million. That's what they're talking about.
Have you ever
What's
watched
that?
Banshee? Have you ever watched the program Banshee?
No, what's that?
You're not gonna get the reference. Matt, you've watched it, innit?
Yeah, you know.
You remember Clay?
So you cut out from it. Say that again.
You remember Clay? He's Proctor's a muscle man.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not Michael Edwards, bro. Looks nerdy, but just does a madness behind the scenes.
Oh, what you mean, suit and tie?
Yeah. With the glasses.
Suit and tie, man.
That's
Bro.
Michael Edwards.
That's Michael Edwards.
I say Michael Edwards is y'all watch Punisher, right? You know the guy that does the computer work for the Punisher. That's Michael Edwards. You don't see him until you just need to see him. That's Michael Edwards. Yeah.
Everything you say is right. Where I push back a little bit is the gems. I think it's easier for us to pull the gems out when we were on the climb.
Yeah.
Now it's hard to pull those gems out because we were climbing. We were going from a team outside top four, getting into the top four, then being in the top four to trying to win the league. Now it's about sustaining it. I don't know if you can continue to sustain it with gems.
You can't.
When you've got your competition are buying world-class ready-made. And I think that's where FSG, I think they just plateaued. I think they got to their peak and plateaued. And I hate to say it, if we didn't go through the pandemic, I think they would have sold up that summer.
Possibly. But I will admit that this is the one negative that I do have against them is the fact of what you're saying actually plays into this, which is too many frees, too many players being sold in like maybe the last year of their contract type thing, and we don't get full value for them. Because when's the last time, other than Coutinho, have we gotten full value for any of these real amazing players that we have in this club? And that's one thing that I will say is a negative for what they do. If they could improve on that, then I would have completely no problems with what they do with their business. Yeah. But realistically, I mean that's just my opinion, of course. But it's still,
you know what, 12th man. Let me ask you a question, bro, because I don't like being ignorant, and I think in England, I think we have a lot of ignorance to Americans, and we have a lot of stereotypes of Americans. So speaking to American, it's a perfect thing. It's a perfect time to ask this question. Are American owners the type of owners that will always put business first and are always about making money? Or is that a misconception? No. And are there American owners in whatever sport there is that will be like, I don't care about profit. I don't care about money. All I want is success. Tell me how much it costs and I'll make sure it happens.
Absolutely.
Is that a thing? Yeah.
See, that's where, and that's a great question, because possibly two of the biggest clubs in sports in America, the Yankees, the Cowboys, both of those owners don't care. They want to win now. And it's just about, like, Steinbrenner would just buy everyone, period. It's the same thing with the Cowboys owner, you know, like it's just one of those things where there are owners like that just don't care. They're just like, just get it done. And it's harder to do it in American. Who's that?
Bowmer. Is it Steve Bowmer? Is Bowmer like that?
LA, that's the Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers owner.
Yeah.
He is like that because the deal that he put in for Kawhi was stupid. It was like
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it myself.
And he got Paul.
And-
Remember, he got Paul George as well. Put it like this.
And
he
Paul
was-
George,
he-
yeah.
Yeah, he was cool to go into luxury tax. He was cool to do
Yeah.
that. And I think he's
Because
cool.
it's no money for him.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my next question, because I'm glad you said that, because that gives me a little bit more confidence. Here's my next question then. Do those owners have the same type of FSG connection with Boston, where they love that sport, that's the team, and that's why they're doing it, but they might not necessarily do it for any portfolio acquisitions? Do you get what I mean? Because
No,
I'll be honest.
I
with
understand
you,
what you're trying to say.
I'm going to be honest with everybody
Mhm.
here. I love Liverpool. I
Yeah.
don't necessarily care about cricket, basketball, any other sport. Yeah.
Mhm.
So if I bought the Lakers, for example, I know for a fact I'm not putting anywhere near as much money into the Lakers as I'm putting into
Right.
Liverpool. I can
Right,
sit here and be
right.
honest with that and tell you lot for a fact. Liverpool's getting everything they need, whenever they want it,
Right.
however they want it. But with the Lakers, I probably would be a bit like, oh, how much is that going to cost me? And I
Right.
might deliberate over it because I don't have that love. And that's why I said I want people who own Liverpool to love Liverpool, because I don't like people being our owners.
I get what you're saying.
And they're
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? They're just like,
Yeah.
well, let's just see how it goes. I want
Yeah.
them to like love Liverpool. I want them to be invested in what it is.
Yeah.
Are there American owners, do you believe, that could have that level of love for an English football team and actually want that winning with that love kind of situation?
I think so, only because of this. So, for instance, Mark Cuban's not from Dallas, but if the way that he shows so much love for that organization, the way that he's put so much money into it, and he's one of the biggest, billionaires in the world, I think that there are people out there, there are owners out there that would say, not treat Liverpool as a redheaded stepchild, for I don't know if that's derogatory or not, but still, like as in to treat them as like some as a second fiddle. They would actually understand the heritage. They would understand those types of things. I mean, it's like that. What's that? The Ryan Reynolds, and they got like they just came over to England. They bought a team. Wexham was the call, something like that.
Wrexham.
And I mean, like you look at that kind of stuff and you say, oh, these. Well, he's Canadian, but still the same. You look at it like there's these owners going over trying to make a team their own, trying to understand the heritage and everything else. And I think that that's one thing that people overlook when it comes to it, because like, for instance, one of the organizations I was affiliated with, whenever we went into a city to do our own, to open in that city, we went there weeks, months before that to affiliate ourselves with the culture, the people, the likelihood of what it is that makes up that team. I really believe that there are those types of people that are like that, and there are some owners in America that they just love winning. They just want to win, and yeah, I can see that.
Fair dues.
We can see that, but I mean, realistically,
I'll
don't
make
worry.
sense why I asked that question later.
No, I was going to say, don't worry. Look, you guys want FSG out. FSG's going to leave. They're going to come back to America. They're going to go buy. They're going to bring LeBron with them. They're going to go buy an NBA franchise in Vegas. You heard it here first, okay? And y'all
could
and
Milan as well, apparently.
yeah. I mean, I think that's Redbird, isn't it? But still, I mean, in a sense, they already do own a piece of it technically. But I mean, yeah, they're gonna. That's what I believe is going to happen. So there's other points. So I had like three quick questions for you then. Three, maybe four. Okay. So the questions are this. One, it's amazing, that our Fab Four from 2017, 2018, which was Mane, Bobby, Coutinho, and Mo, all possibly, despite I know that Mane is going with the squad, all four of them will not be making this World Cup. That's mind-blowing. Just to understand, like, that's how they're not on the World Cup, is blind me. But then even getting to one of my favorite players and one of Cal's favorite players, Bobby, not being on the squad. Out of the five players that play in the Premier League, that the four that made it, which was
Ali, Fab,
Jesus,
and Jesus.
Right. All of them have not scored more goals than Bobby this year.
Or assists.
Or assists.
Richarlison. 2
Or
assists, no goals.
Right. Yeah, no goals, 0, goose egg. And yet they all got called up.
Yep.
I don't even
Richarlison
understand
is the
that.
Harry Maguire of the Brazil squad, isn't it? Like he's just loved by the manager and just gets picked
He has to
regardless what
be.
form he's in.
He has to be because he was. I mean, wasn't he? He was just recently injured too. So I mean, the
He's
fact
still
that there's
injured, bro. He's
yeah,
actually still
that's
injured.
like, what are you doing? I don't even understand that. How is that even possible? But yeah, there's some favorites, and obviously I don't understand. I just don't get that. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was real quick is that I don't know if you heard the reports, but apparently Sadio Mane is actively talking about that he misses Liverpool, which is all. And
The blood clot see up the sound of the yard there. I might gun that.
Who was it?
I might gun that. I might gun that.
But he's that.
Bring him home, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Drifty just singing Blackstreet at the moment. Just don't leave me. Don't leave me, money.
Hey, bring him home, man. Bring him home, man.
All right, and my last question, or those aren't even questions, but my last question is this too. Do you know of a Vincent Abokar?
Oh, his comments.
Yes.
This
can you go in on that for me, please?
Gladly.
I don't even what? Who?
So all right, I'll read you the quote if you want. He said, "I don't give a toss if people don't like it. I'm not impressed by him. I can do what he does. I just don't have the opportunity to play in a big club." And he was talking about Mo Salah.
Who?
You're talking about Abubakar.
Yes.
That's what he said about Mo.
That's what he said about Mo Salah.
Bring me a picture of this sheet, please, Matt. I need to hold the face to this mug.
Hold on.
Abubakar rings a bell. That name rings a bell.
When you see his name, you
his stats.
Oh my god!
Last season was 23 games and 8 goals. This season is 8 games and 2 goals.
I think the best league he's been in is the Big Eats, I want to say.
Yeah, so in
or Uber Eats, I meant.
For Besiktas, he got 26 games, 15 goals last season. Sorry, 2021, and then in 16-17, 27 games, 12 goals.
What's the biggest club he's played for, Cal? Biggest club he's played for?
Porto's the biggest club.
And what was his goal return?
The most he scored for Porto in one season was 15 in 28 games and 4 assists.
And what was his argument?
I mean, that's a good stat, but this guy talking about Mo is absolutely.
He says he's not. Yeah, that's him.
Oh,
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
not impressed.
Passport you. Yeah.
Man's not impressed.
He hasn't even played a game, bro. He's just sweating for the
sake. yeah.
Man woke up sweating.
Matt, how old is he?
Abubakar.
30.
Oh, yeah, at least.
Allegedly.
I told you
30, looking like 40, but yeah.
Hey, apparently, Abubakar is apparently 13 years old.
He's on the
you don't even
allegedly.
Spice.
He said he can do what Mo does.
Yeah. I just wanted to hear if y'all even thought that, because that's I heard that. I was like,
today's the first I'm hearing of it. It's matter.
But that's the reason why I keep going on this rants, all these campaigns to say, yo, if we don't stick up for our players, no one will. And people like that will just continue to just take shots left and right at our players. Because that is just some madness. The fact that he would say that is some madness. I'm just like,
you know what's so crazy? There's a guy called so back in 2017, there was a guy called Solis Chukwuwu, I believe his name is, wrote that Abubakar had much in common with his Porto striker. Remember Marega? Remember we played against him, Marega, I think that's how you pronounce it, yeah? He says, in that both are physically imposing, but have insufficient technical ability. He added that Brahimi's skill setup made up for his deficit and was a factor in his team's success. But man, want to talk to Mo Salah. Bro, Joe, that, do you know how wild that is for one of your...
The haters hate you, man. They said Mo was done. They said Mo was finished.
Bro, one of his...
They said he was Aubameyang just taking a paycheck.
What sums
Let
him up
them
nicely?
talk, man.
One of the players that he played with has just said that his technical ability was really, really bad. And if it wasn't for Brahimi, my man would be out here doing shuttle runs. That's crazy, bro.
I
He be
love listening to the
picking up
haters.
cones,
Yeah,
picking
exactly.
up cones off
Picking
the
up
practice
cones.
field.
How many haters do we have? I love
There's
it.
a
It's
lot.
world
Let the
wild.
haters hate, bruv.
It's world wild.
Let the
And
That's why-
Brahimi had tech. Remember Brahimi, the left winger? He was kind of Brahimi
Yeah.
was good.
Well,
Yeah.
what's that youth's name, say again?
Abubakar.
Abubakar.
Fam, he
Gun them big in your mama. You suck your mama. Me ready for run down your blood clot and gunshot you in this.
Taking shots like
Abubakar,
Don't talk about our Egyptian king. Go on
for
about
real,
your
for
business,
real.
man.
Just mind your business, but I mean that's how it is. I mean, you know, you got your Lees and all the other people just taking little little comments and saying this and that. You can't let that slide, y'all.
He's been
Never
awfully
walk alone.
quiet since the takeover talk. That's all I'm saying. He's been awfully quiet since the takeover talk.
I mean, not even that. Like, I love Lee, but like,
I got love for Lee too. Much love for Lee.
I've noticed that Lee has become a little bit more quiet when he realised every single Liverpool forward has better statistical stats than apparently the best signing of the year. Crazy, huh?
Preach.
Crazy, huh?
Preach.
How have Mo, Nunes, and Bobby all outscored Jesus? But apparently Jesus is the prodigal son, right?
We do it every season, though.
Crazy, huh?
Preach.
Every
It is
season.
what it is, bruv. It is
Yeah,
what it
man.
is.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta stick up for each other because if no one will, hell, we just gonna end up. We're not doing what is Liverpool, which is you never walk alone. You know what I mean? So I just you gotta stand up and say, nah,
Nah, son.
nah, son.
Enough, innit? Yeah, nah, bro.
But big ups. I appreciate y'all. Let me come in on the Sandman level. You'll pick up on that stat one or that reference one day. The Sandman is the. I'm not even a Yankees fan, truthfully, but like he was nasty. So it's baseball. So
Okay. I'll look
but
into
all
it.
the same.
Yeah, I need to get into
What
that.
is
I'm not into the baseball.
Oh, I ain't into baseball either, really. But Sandman was the truth.
Okay.
Yeah. But for real, gotta love. Much love. Appreciate it. All right, be up.
Big up.
Yeah, I'll be on next Friday probably.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Look forward to it, bro. Big up. Oh yeah, Diaz is back running and training as well. By the way, Pete.
That's very good.
Yeah, that's very
So is
positive
Matip.
news, bro.
Matip took part in his first training session as well. Every time I hear Yoel's fit, I get very apprehensive but excited at the same time.
You got time to recover now, though.
Yeah.
I need some of those gazelle runs. Into
Don't rush
midfield.
him back and let him
No.
play. Do you know what it is? We got to treat Matt like like the cotton wool treatment. Just use him. Don't use him sparingly.
Him and Thiago.
But the mad thing is, we rinsed Matip last season and he was durable as hell. It's so
I know,
weird.
but
isn't
I'm
it?
wondering whether it's
So
having a
weird.
knock-on effect for this season.
Yeah,
it could possibly because he was
Yeah.
very durable the year we won the league, and then the following year he was injured. So you're right, there could be an actual correlation.
That's what I'm saying.
with
And Bob
he
Matip
plays the
is-
whole year and then he gets injured the following year, and then he plays and he gets
Facts.
injured. But that's why we got Ibu and Joey's, isn't it? So
Ibu, you know.
You man.
He's better than Virgil.
In fact, I'm not even going to ask Drifty. I'm just going to ask you, Matt. Are you taking
that one just
Mane
completely went under the radar.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you ain't got to ask me that.
No, I didn't. I'm not asking you.
You know what? I'm a stickler for don't go back. And once you move on, you should be left there and that kind of stuff. But I think Sadio Mane will just do up Ian Rush settings, bruv. It'll be easy, bruv.
Do you know what?
When a little time away. What did Rush do? A year in Italy? Went and experienced some culture. Did a little Juve thing. Then he came home and just kept banging in the goals, bruv. Sadio just wanted to go and see what it was like in Germany, visit the family, spend Christmas with them. It is what it is, isn't it, bruv?
Sorry.
And then
What
bring
was the
him
question?
home, bruv.
Would you
Sorry,
take
Cal,
Ma-
would you take Mane back,
Liverpool?
100%, bro. I'd actually take him back. 100.
Add Sadio to this squad right now. and
Man
what
don't
we
even need
doing?
to think about it, you know?
We're
It's kind of
cooking,
crazy.
bruv.
Bro, do you know what it is? Whenever I see him play for Bayern Munich here, I actually feel like he's not even real, like he's fake.
Yeah, so
I
do
look at
I.
the screen and go, why is Mane in a Bayern shirt?
And because he's in red, I just get. I'm like, we ain't playing today. What's happening?
Yeah. And for the people, because here's the thing. Sadio Mane is still world class. He's like, he got injured, very unfortunate. Gone to Bayern Munich, a little bit sporadic, but he started well, slowed down, then started to pick up form again, and then got injured. Yeah, and you could kind of see what was going to happen. He was going to finally hit that stride, and he would have gone on a tear, in my opinion, and he would have balled out at the World Cup. And I really hope that he's fit at the World Cup. However, if these new owners do arrive in January, if they say to Bayern Munich they want to bring back Sadio, I'm all in, bro.
Can
You
I
ain't gotta
explain
convince
something?
me.
Yeah.
And I ain't got to tell the people why. I'm
You
all
lot
in.
know you lot know, sorry to cut you, Matt. You lot know I'm not the type of person who's like stat. But that's kind of the only way to like kind of like talk to certain people on a conversation level like we're having right now. Mane has got 2 cup goals this season, like in their version of like cups. He scored in the Super Cup and he scored in the Poker, which is their FA Cup. So he's got 2 cup games. He's got 3 goals in the Champions League and he's got 6 goals in the league. So Sadio Mane has got 11 goals for Bayern Munich in his first season at the 2-quarter mark or whatever you want to call it. How can anybody ever doubt this, man? It's a new team. He's got 11 goals for the team he just went to in a new league already. Like, how much more do you want? Like, everybody can't just always keep on looking at like this Haaland or like a Messi Ronaldo scenario where like they're just like banging in goals for fun and always like think that statistically like you've got to be this like magician all the time. 11 goals at your
You man, I got breaking
already,
news.
bruv. Come on, man.
I
It's
got
a
break.
madness, bruv. Like,
I got.
Oh, man.
Go on.
All right, so I don't know if you might have been big up. I'm trying to think who sent it to me now. Big up.
Are these quotes?
Yes, from
Yeah.
Jurgen. From big up Tway. Big up Tway.
Lakers have been sending them all to me still.
All right, I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna quickly read it. So, the article is from Neil Jones, as part of the press conference.
I'm so happy right now, you know,
bro. The headline is, and I'm gonna go.
down.
The headline is, and I'm gonna go into the quotes quickly.
I
I'll
thought
read
you
it.
were just about to say Sadio Mane's coming back, but I've realised that's not
Nah.
what you're about.
No, sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Do you know with this news he might come back though? But hear me out.
Why you do it, John Croft?
Hear me out. I don't want to get everyone gassed, but I'm gonna get you gassed anyway. The headline is sometimes you have to spend. Jurgen Klopp hints that Liverpool could be ready to take transfer risks as an investment talk. And it goes on to say, Klopp told reporters listen to the word for word what I'm gonna say very, very carefully. In the structure we had, we were obviously able to spend money, but we always had to look and say, what did we earn? That was always the situation. It was clear. The 2 biggest transfers we did in the past with Ali and Virgil, we all know how it happened. And we got some money from Barcelona and spent it wisely, I would say.
I'm ready.
For me,
I am ready.
wait.
I'm ready.
Wait.
My life is getting better and better.
You man, let me read the rest of the cows. If Carl blacks out screen drift, he's not allowed back on. For me,
If I see the microphone raising, I'm gonna blank his screen out for
yeah. We've got to take him out the screen. For me, how we did it so far brought us to where we are. But fresh money is no mistake. Let me say it like this: nothing gets cheaper. And not only because of the inflation rate, sometimes you have to spend. We are really happy to give all our young kids a chance, and I'm so positive about the impact they will have in the future. But around it, you have to, from time to time, thrown in proven quality. And in an ideal world, they're young as well. Not this is the last bit. They're young as well and not 35. Blood clot. God.
You need psychiatric evaluation.
Oh That's the one, bro.
We're getting them all. It's done. It's done.
When you know what, and he also says, so yes, from time to time you have to take some risks, and we will see. I have no idea what will happen, but I am positive about it. If in the end it's not positive, then I can start worrying. But I just think everything will be fine.
It's Done.
To everybody else.
Fuck them big in your mama. You suck your mama.
Done. A wrap.
I want to see this regular.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
That's when we sign Haaland. Yeah, that's when we sign Haaland.
No. It's what this. When we bring back Michael Edwards, and Michael Edwards rolls up to Man City's training ground for Haaland.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
We've actually got exclusive footage of Klopp's last team meeting with FSG still.
Go on then. Bro, what's wrong with you? Hello, error. You're making better errors than that. Do you not see I'm trying to go past? Choose your path in life, you know what I mean? We all know how to walk straight. Are your legs discombobulated than that? Have you got athlete's foot? You have you? No, sir. Okay, so walk your direction. Brother! What's wrong with you? Man, this guy's bugging alive.
Bro. The fact we'll listen. We'll chop it up more on Monday.
Yeah, this is
the
on
fact.
Monday.
Yeah, the fact that Klopp
We
is
are
speaking so openly about what he's had to endure. Yeah.
Do you know what song I got playing in my mind? That Destiny's Child song, so good. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. So good, so good.
You know what though? I'm gonna be honest with you, lot. Though I heard something today that it didn't sound too good, so I'm trying to keep my spirits up, and I'm trying to.
Bro,
believe.
I hear you because there's a lot of contrasting reports, but bro, this is from the manager. And listen, I'm not gonna sit here and say, all jokes aside, yeah, like I don't know, like something's happened. But the fact that Klopp is speaking openly about how we've had to roll in the transfer market, what he would like to do, that says to me, bro, something is happening. Like I could be wrong, but for your manager to sit there and say he's doing the name dropping thing. Yeah, man had to sell Coutinho. We got Verge, man know how we operate, but now we gotta make strides.
Yeah, but guys, look,
right then.
Let's get our last call on then, and I'll tell you what I heard today. Look. I'll tell you what I heard today.
I get money. I get money. I get money.
We got all the super chats as well, guys. We got them saved. Don't worry. Let's get our last caller in, and then I'll tell you what I know.
I get it.
I'll tell you what I know. Man, like Rod's in the building. You there, bruv?
What you saying, man? What you saying?
Talk to me, uncle.
What you saying? You saying fresh cuts? Fresh cuts?
It might be
Hold on. Do I see T scan? Money for my brain. Money for my brain. Money pull up. Money pull up. I want £1 billion money pull up. Brother, we are take over the whole of the world, you know. We are run the world. Brother, nobody chat to me again. Nobody chat to me again, alright? Nobody chat to me again. Don't talk too hard to us, you know. But listen, brother, don't talk too hard to them. God clear enough. You know what I mean? CT scan, money for my brain, money for my brain, money for my brain. Fresh cut, fresh cut. Yo, okay, yeah. Red, I'll get the cow vibes, man. I'll get the cow vibes, man. Cow. Listen.
We are going everything. We are going everything.
Bro,
listen, everything gone. League Cup gone. FA Cup gone. Champions League gone. Premier League gone. World Cup gone. Everything gone, brother. Gone. Don't talk too hard to today. You know the brother where I come from? Yeah. You know the brother where I come from? I come for Galilee, you know. Because I talk too hard, you know. Him talk too hard, you know. You see what he did in that video with Mo Salah? Okay, him time to come in. If I get locked off, you know, dog. Listen, brother, listen. I've been wanting to speak to you for weeks, you know, man, dog. Want to speak for weeks, you know, because and Drifty, I got a bone to pick with you, you know. Got a bone to pick with you, you know. Sometimes, you know, sometimes with Klopp, you can't. What's that word? You can't give him too much excuses. If he's done something messed up, you got to call him out. But I hear you though, because he's a good manager, and he's probably one of the best managers that we've ever had. You know what I mean? But sometimes you have to call him out, you know, and say, "Big you."
But
wrong.
think about it. Think about it, bro. Everybody told me I was a bit crazy when I said that he was smoke screening and he was just keeping things from us. And now look. Bro.
Yeah, you got to think. But the things about it, you got to think. But I think at the day with this whole takeover thing and everything that, and hopefully it does happen and everything that, because obviously we don't know anything concrete yet, but hopefully it does happen. I'm thinking in that way. I'm thinking it's gonna happen still from that. I reckon that man a new long time, you know. That man a long time. Him, Pep Linders and Klopp knew long time and everything that, and they knew that we are gonna have someone like this. Because there's better things to come. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's better things to come. So I think they knew a long time, because even when they saw like press conferences and everything, you can pick up little words of what they say, and you think stuff you knew about this for a long time, didn't you? Do you know what I mean? And he kept quiet and I think that. But sometimes it, I don't know, Klopp in relation to Klopp to the club, sometimes he does some things and everything. And I think to myself, nah, man, that was a wrong move, man. That move was shaky and I think that. And I'm just saying about those sort of things need to be called out and not excuses and for that. But I can understand it though, Jeff, because at the end of the day, he is the best manager we've ever had. Do you know what I mean? If you put in a real team, he's the best manager we've ever had and for that. And sometimes you'll be lead to make excuses for him because you don't want to believe at the end of the day that you fucked up. Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't want to believe that. Do you know what I mean? Because he's the best. Because you got to think about it. We've never had a manager that shows so much passion for the team. That, you know, oh, shite. Sorry about that. The internet's going funny. FSG telling Rambo. Right? We don't so like have somebody showing so much passion for the team, but so he's true. Yeah, like Rambo. But yeah, we ain't had so much people like like a manager shows so much team for the team still. You know what I mean? And young Kop is the greatest, but sometimes you have to call him out still. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna come off because you know what? In the internet's running kind of shaky at the moment. FSG they're trying to get at me. They're trying to get at me. They've been trying to get at me on my show as well. You know, to lock off on my show. You know, because I had things to say, blood. You know what I mean? you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But for the meantime, they're trying to get at me. You know, brother. They said, "Hey, what? We can't have this you talking all these sort of things, big man. You know what I mean? Trying to get at me." But you know what? As always, at the end of the day, right? Brilliant show. Your shows have been brilliant and everything that. I always catch a vibe in your show. I came off my Breccian show so I could come on your show and everything that and go for calling. You understand what I'm saying? You're doing brilliant things over there.
Big up, man.
Cal, Drifty, Matt. It's brilliant. You know what I mean? I always get bare joke when your show's on. No, seriously, so it has to be said you're doing brilliant things and everything that. And it has to be said, I'm not dissing any other sort of channel. I'm not dissing any sort of channel because obviously other channels work hard in what they're doing. You understand me? But your one has to be the best for vibes. It's just bare vibes in it for those memes and them things that, brother. Yo, it's got me in stitches in them when you played those memes just a minute ago. That boy got so come on them thing there. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just bare. It's just bare vibes in there. Yeah, man, tell them about it. It's just bare vibes, and you're doing brilliant. You're doing brilliant things. See, they're trying to get at me again. You're doing brilliant things, man. Yeah. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work.
Love, man.
Keep up the good work. And with that, I'm out. I'll see you next week sometime.
Yeah,
but remember, CT scan, money pan the brain.
All I'm saying right now is That's what I'm saying, right?
Right, you know things are getting mad when Cal's like, who cares about strikes, bro?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Even I was like, what's he about to do, bro?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna wait for that little yellow thing to pop up now, man. You know what it was,
Bro,
This
one
is
of
Klopp
them.
right now. This is Klopp. Money don't change we are money changer. But if you diss me a danger, we work hard with the paper. Come in one big man, I'm in one skyscraper. We're back. We are back.
All I'm
God's
saying,
sake.
yeah. All I'm
Bro,
saying is, and you
God,
know what? Rods might actually have a point, but this is to what I read and what I heard today, yeah. I heard a takeover at a football club takes at least 9 months minimum.
Working in the background, Drift.
Bro,
No, but this is the thing. If it's been in the background, then fair dues. But this is what I'm saying, that maybe we should be a little bit more apprehensive about when this is going to happen, if it is going to happen.
Bro,
so I'm just saying, we need to. We're all
Lord,
vibes, but we
forgive
have
me.
to put reality into the situation.
I hear
Lord,
you.
forgive
You see,
me.
Monday
get
just
carried
gone.
away, bro.
I don't understand.
See, Monday just gone. That was a random
leave me
Monday. No
alone.
one asked them, no questions, no nothing. On a random Monday,
Drift
they
don't
literally
kill
just,
my vibe.
they came out of a statement.
Don't kill my
Just a
vibe.
random statement. Yeah.
I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I'll share.
Bro,
But today I'm saying, Drift don't kill
talking's
my vibe.
been done already, you
Drift
know.
don't kill my vibe. Drift don't kill my vibe. Drift don't kill my vibe.
I'm just trying to add some realism because today I was a little bit downbeat when I heard that because I was thinking, if this is a new thing, 9
Every
months
time
is
you
a
speak, I'm
long
just
way
gonna sing it.
away, bro.
No, them man have
No,
been
I'm hoping I'm wrong, bro. And I also heard that the
again.
main people looking to
Lord,
take over, and this
forgive
will
me.
run back to why I asked 12th man what I did.
Lord, forgive
Apparently,
me.
it's American investment or ownership
That's
that we're gonna
speculation so far.
Nah, bruv, there's some
Sometimes
inside
I need
sources
to
that
be
said
alone.
Dubai
Steve
and
Ballmer-
places in the Middle East have all completely
All right,
said
no,
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 we're
no,
not
they-
in
no,
this
no, no,
shit,
no,
bro.
no. The
my
names that
vibe.
have been dropped,
Don't kill my vibe.
have been kind of
Don't
ruled
kill
out.
my vibe.
Steve Ballmer,
Don't
who's
kill
the
my vibe.
Lakers, sorry, the Clippers owner, he apparently has asked for documents. And when people ask for documents, it's not me going to buy the
Yeah, but he's
buy the
American.
club.
That's the point. Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah. No, that's true. Steve Ballmer's the one, the only one I believe so far that he's got a little bit of interest. But bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's say it's not what everyone wanted, and it wasn't from, I don't know, like someone from the Far East or whatnot. Yeah. Let's say it's Steve Ballmer, bro. I'm telling you from now, Steve Ballmer, bro, he's got the funds. It's not like we'll be sitting there going, oh no, not again.
Do you know what I'm gonna do?
There's
Do you know what
certain
I'm
man
gonna
out there that they got the wealth, bro. They got the
You
wealth.
see when we get taken over, I'm gonna draw out all my savings, take a picture of the money, like, you know when they're making the money phone call. I'm gonna draw out all my savings, take that picture, then put the money back in the next day.
That'll be the most nerve-wracking drive to the back you've ever had.
You watch me, bro.
You're busting someone blatantly. That would be,
I'm
you're
gonna
busting
be humble after this? You're mad. You got the
Cal,
wrong
you'd be
one.
better off just doing the like in the rap videos where they just print fake money, bro.
Nah, bro. I'm
For
gonna
real.
hold the real money and then drop it straight back to. I might even all do it the same day. Just go early morning, pick it up, boom, then put it straight back in. Straight back in.
You know, you phone ahead, you're like,
Brother.
yeah, I'm coming for a big deposit, sir, for a big withdrawal. Yeah,
I
yeah,
beg you
yeah.
shut the
Cool,
bank,
cool.
bro.
See you at 2 o'clock. See you at 2 o'clock.
Brother.
I hope I'm wrong. But and that's the reason why I asked 12th man, because American ownership to me doesn't sound like throwaway money. And not even trying to do the stereotypical thing or whatever. Like, I do believe, but 12th man said there are a few owners, so fair dues. Because you need to have throwaway money to buy Liverpool and make us compete.
Who took over Chelsea? Who took over Chelsea?
Nah, but bro, we don't know.
No,
if he's
what do you
gonna
mean,
be able
no,
to
but
keep
bro?
up
Why you
with
say
that.
no, but bro? A simple question.
Well, it
Who
was a
took them over?
consortium, innit? And he's just
Yeah.
ahead of it.
Where's
And
it
he's
from?
ahead of it.
Where's it from?
Yeah, but he might have been doing that show-off thing at the beginning, but then it all goes down. Even Hickson Gillette bought us Fernando Torres, bro.
What are you doing, bro?
I'm just trying to add some
Drift.
context.
Can I add? All right, let me. No, Cal. Let me land.
Hold on, man. We're talking
Cal,
about
no, Cal. Let me listen.
I'm just trying to add context, Mount.
Bro,
Cal, that's
let me
all
add
I'm
you
trying to
context.
Be sensible no more, bro. We're on a shoestring budget, bro. We own the shoe now, bro. Yeah. I'm Denzel now. I'm Dem man, bro.
When the man them took over FSG, they spent what was it? 300 mil? Yeah, 300 mil.
300 mil light change.
Yeah, 300 mil. Yeah, and now it's worth
Oh,
4
okay,
bill.
fair enough.
So the person who's gonna buy Liverpool is gonna buy Liverpool to do what? What? Just let it just sit there.
No, but what
Bro,
I'm saying is with Bowley, we really don't know whether Bowley's gonna keep doing this, innit? Like we don't. Like that's all I'm saying. We
Bro,
don't know
Bowley
if he's
ain't gonna keep doing it because we're gonna get someone richer in who takes the players.
That's what I'm
that
saying.
we
If
want.
we get Steve Bowman, Bowley can't talk to Steve Bowman, you
All
know.
right, and somebody who knows about Bowman, let me know. Is he a good owner for whatever other sport franchise he owns? Yeah,
him rich.
My money.
No, but it's not just about money. Does he get things done? Yeah,
him have
Bro,
money
he
and
get
him have
it.
to spend it.
Yes. Tell him again, Carl.
Him have
Tell him
money
again.
and him
Him
have to
have
spend
money,
it.
brethren.
When more
And
you
him
want
want
to
to
spend.
Alright.
Money
Look, all I thought I would do is just let you lot know what I heard, because like I'm saying, those reports mean if it hasn't been going on for a while, it's gonna be a minute until
Drift, let me
this happens.
big man thing. Man see the ban at the but why are you being negative, Nelly, right now?
I'm not being negative. I'm just giving context to the
I
scenario.
read out
bruv.
the Klopp quote, and you're sitting there going, well, basically, man saw
No,
report,
do you know why?
yeah,
Because a lot of
and
people
you
believe
lose.
this will be done before the end of the World Cup. So I'm just trying to let man know it might not be
Drift,
that. That's
drift,
what I'm
even
saying.
drift,
It will
even
be.
if it's the summer. Let's say worst case
It's done by
scenario.
January.
Let's just say worst case
You
snario
really
is the
believe
summer.
that, Cal? Do you
Are
Two
we
players
crying?
coming in January.
Are we crying? Even if
Two
it's the
players
summer,
coming.
are we
Two
crying?
players coming in January.
No,
High
I
quality.
won't be crying, but I would definitely believe that this season has a little bit more negativity than I thought it would be. When I initially
Drift.
thought maybe it'll be done by then, so we could buy players in
What
January.
if
Do you get what I'm
okay?
saying?
What if I said to you, all right, the only bad thing is we're not getting the funds till the summer, so this season is a bit of a throwaway. But you see, summertime,
No, I'll be
man
cool
can
with
spend. Are you cool with that? Yeah.
I'll be cool.
All right then.
But the second half of the season, I'd be a little bit more apprehensive about.
Yeah,
Drift.
but you know
because
what,
because I don't think we'll buy a midfielder in January, and I
Buy
do
two
believe
players
we
in January.
have to buy a midfielder in
We're
January.
buying 2 players in
We have
January.
to
Do you
buy
know what
a
happened?
midfielder
Did you
in January.
hear what
You know what
Klopp
happened?
said, bro?
He's got better. Like, shall I tell you why? If we don't finish
All
top
jokes
4, shall I
aside-
tell you why it's going to be a madness? Because we're going to start poaching off the other teams in the top 4.
Shall I tell you why it's a madness?
We're the big man in the field now. bro.
Jurgen Klopp is a man of few words unless he gets rattled or something like that. And all jokes aside, for him to kind of be very specific about how things are says to me already things are rolling. They're moving.
Klopp ain't talking about the best things are rolling, bro.
Man's all talking about how basically and I know he's
Man's
talking
talking about spending. When was the last time Klopp talked about
true.
spending, bro?
Yeah, man normally talks about the youngsters.
Man talking about doing up this and doing up that. Man's already looking in the shop for new sofas, bruv.
Facts.
No,
Man
fair
ain't sitting
dues.
on
I just
garden-
wanted to add some
ain't sitting on
context.
garden chairs in the yard anymore, bro.
Listen, nothing in life is a given, but we've got to stay positive. No, you're right. No, I hear what you're saying.
Because obviously, you know, Goldman Sachs are obviously dealing with the situation as well, meaning it is highly likely it will be American owners as well. Because
no. Bring in Bulmer.
No, but this is what I'm saying. That just because I know a lot of people believe that it will be Dubai or somewhere like that, and I'm just saying,
even if
it
it's
looks
American
very
owners,
unlikely that it
bro,
will
I'm gonna
be
be
that.
honest.
That's all
I think people are getting
people are getting
carried. Yeah, but I
That's
think
all I'm
people are
doing.
getting carried away if it has to be Far East. Yeah, all I'm saying is this: it doesn't matter where they're from, bro. I don't. What I'm saying is, as long as you got the club's interest at heart and you have the financial capabilities, to take
100%.
I don't care, bro.
Business. Me no business.
You don't. What it is, you don't want to get carried away to something that hasn't even happened yet. Fair enough, yeah.
I have.
All I'm doing, bro, is I'm reading it and I'm thinking, nah, do you know what? I'm not trying to do the Inspector Gadget thing, bro. But man's looking at the dots and seeing Klopp talking very openly, bro. Very, very openly. Not like that.
I want to see him have a grill like Paul Wall, bruv. That's what I want to see. Oh, wow.
Baby.
All I'm saying is, if we get the owners who we are hoping for and we expect, and we sign, I don't know, let's say, for example, statement signing is Goretzka. I want to see what you're gonna say there.
Lakers said to send me what he sent you, Cal. Do that. Let me see.
Read
Let
out.
me see.
I'm gonna read out. Big up Lakers, bro.
go
Lakers been keeping me alive with the information. Stephen, but I'm not gonna call him Bulmer anymore. I'm just
Big up
gonna
everyone in
call
the chat that's sending me all the stuff as well. Big up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Stephen Barler from now on. Yeah, that's what I'm Barler. Owner of the
Stephen
It's all coming together, you man.
Imagine if he actually becomes the owner. I would actually call him Steve.
Hey, he's getting called that immediately, bro.
That'll be dope.
Are you mad? We're getting that trending immediately, bro.
That's getting copyrighted as well. Not like that.
Owner of the NBA franchise LA Clippers, Bulmer of the 10th wealthiest man on the planet.
Tell him again.
Planet.
And he's from the US.
That means man's got more money than Aquaman, Iron Man, all them man.
All of them man.
How many titles have the Clippers won recently, man?
Don't worry about that. He put the funds there, bro.
No, but I just want to know what his success
Don't
rate
worry
is.
about that. Nah, to be fair, they've been unlucky because Kawhi Leonard's had a really bad injury, and so at one point did Paul George. They've been unlucky with injuries with them. But their roster, you see, if Kawhi Leonard is able to play in the playoffs, the Clippers will do something.
In the football world? So I'll put you under a bit of pressure there.
He would have been Daniel Sturridge maybe of before. That ability is crazy. No, I'll go on better than Sturridge. That's disrespect because he's won a title. Unfortunately, as much as I love Daniel Sturridge, he didn't win a title.
Well, he won a Champions League.
No, I know. Oh, yeah. We could, yeah. All right, then cool. Dembele, yeah. He Dembele, fam. He Dembele.
Oh, what? So he gets injured a lot. He gets injured a lot.
He's been for the last couple of years. He's been having these niggles, and he had one bad injury. I think it was ACL. I think
See the ambition, though, Drift. He was Usman at the club, bro.
But he's so crazy though. As great as remember, Barcelona was still able to win games without Dembele. He's added. So remember, they still got Paul George as well. Yeah, sorry, he has got 2 titles. Sorry, Beijing, you're right. Because San Antonio, how can I forget?
TSI is saying Clippers are basically Liverpool the year we had all our players injured. Is that what it's like? Yeah.
They just had a bad run, but what you can't deny is they're winning. Steve Ballmer loves the Clippers, bro. Any opportunity he's able to try and get someone, he will try and get them. Money's not a problem for him. And basically in NBA, there's this thing where when you go over a certain limit, you get taxed, innit? The owner gets taxed, yeah. Bruv, he says you don't really care about the tax. We'll take that on board. Yeah, that's cool. We're getting taxed. That's calm, bro.
Hey, but Steve, look, I'm in it, bruv. I'm in it. Steve, la. Let's move, bruv. Let's
Trust
move.
me.
No. We only put the base on it when you actually get him, bruv.
No, he's here, bruv.
Ooh, I won't go. He's not here yet, though, Cal. We don't know.
I'll mute you both of you, bro.
No, but we don't know what owner we're gonna get. We're still no. I'm on your side, but we don't know what owner we're gonna get.
We are gonna get money. We don't know who it come from. We are gonna get money. Yeah.
Do you know what is encouraging about it being an American owner though? Is that with the pound being down at the moment, if it can get done while the interest rate is low, they get it for a very similar amount to the dollar, which means that it's actually more like financially beneficial for an American owner to jump in right now. So that I'm trying to put the pieces together. Do you know what I'm saying?
I just need an owner that's
before the value of the pound goes back up. I'm just
brother,
saying.
You're here trying to make puzzles, bro. We've got a canvas to paint, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Bring your artist, bro.
Man said we got a
I'm
canvas.
done with puzzles, bro. You know how annoying it is when you lose that one puzzle piece and it's not finished. That's Liverpool, bro. Get me a canvas, paint me something, and put it on the wall, Bridget.
Facts, bro.
Canvas now.
Right, a couple of people are saying Clippers have never made a final, though.
That's not his fault,
bro. Steve Ballmer has put the Clippers in the best place that they've ever been in. Remember, it's also down to the players, though. Remember that. Remember, it's like
Jamrock. Look what Jamrock's. I love his infectious joy for his team.
There you go.
But I just want to see him and Klopp out there.
The Clippers are the Spurs of the NBA.
No, because Spurs don't spend Let's not do that. No,
What's
they're
anyone
not.
doing in the comments, bro?
Spurs.
If he's watching this right now, you're turning away potential investment, you man.
No, man. No, we don't have it about Spurs. No.
KD said he's giving them everything, bro. He's giving them everything.
Because Spurs haven't been unlucky. They just Spurs.
No, I'm just going of what the people are saying. I don't know none of this.
Everyone in the comments, you need to put some respect to my owner's name still.
If Steve Ballmer takes over Liverpool.
Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, sorry, Steve Ballmer.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to see no
from
complaints.
what people who actually watch basketball have said, it seems like there's a little part of their team that's not that great, but as an owner, he seems brilliant. I'm all for it.
Their team is very, very, very competitive. Put it like this, I'll put it into if Kawhi Leonard is injury free and Paul George is injury free, the Clippers easily make it to the Western Conference Finals. In my opinion, they'll make it to the Western Conference Finals, and then obviously they'll probably go up against Golden State. And it's whether you can stop Steph Curry because he's on another planet, yeah. But the Clippers are serious, bro. They're not a joke. They are serious.
I mean, you lot know I'm going to be reckless when it's official, but I'm very apprehensive at the moment, so we'll wait and see, innit?
No, that's true. That's
what,
true,
bro. Get your
after the news I heard today about the length of time it can take.
No, don't worry about that, man. Don't worry about them, man. Them man, they're just right.
Going in the background, Reggie.
Things are running now, bro.
You don't always see the food that's being prepared behind the scenes. You just see what's out there in front. Usually, yeah, you're right. There's no curry goat, but usually all the food's there, right? You don't know how long the prep work was.
So I was gonna say the prep work.
But as long as I get home and the rice ain't gone off, I'm good, bro.
All right,
bro.
Balala's
You
giving
see
us
when you
fresh rice.
when you went to the christenings and them things there, when you ate the food, you didn't really care. The food was nice, innit? But you didn't care. The prep was mad. It was crazy.
Yeah, but that's blind. But that's blind faith.
Oh,
based
no,
on the
but
fact that I know
listen,
it's
but
Carl's family
but
making
the food,
so I know
was,
it's gonna be all right, bro.
But no,
You're
but
out
the
here moaning
food
with
was
a plate
good
of
though, bro.
You've got two plates right now: rice and peas and chicken. You got ackee and saltfish and hard food, and you're like, I don't know if I want to eat anything, brother. Munch the food, bruv.
So I'm saying,
because I don't want to hear about you being hungry later on, bruv.
Yeah.
Eat
But
now,
if I,
bro.
if I eat all that, bro, I have an IBS attack, blood. But we move.
But it'd be worth it though, innit?
Nothing's worth the shits, bro. But we move, innit?
It'll be worth it.
It'll be worth.
Brother, we're winning everything. This is the last season where people are gonna take off the injury.
Nah, son, diarrhea is
We are
exhausting,
right
bro.
now. We're that person that went to school that everyone thought they could dump on, and then when we left school, we just joined martial arts and we just started moving to man. And we just now do you know what we've just seen? We've just seen a bully in the alleyway, and they ain't looking so tough now. They ain't looking so tough now. They're on this side business trying to get past you in the alleyway. They're on this business. You right, bruv? No, I'm not all right. What are you saying?
That's the side business, you know. That wasn't me trying to squeeze pop. Excuse me.
No, I'm not all right. What are you saying now?
No, big man. There's only room for one of us, you know.
Yeah, what are you saying now, bruv? Take a
What you
detour,
saying?
bruv.
What are you saying? You want to go back that way?
I don't care if this alley cuts down 10 minutes on your walk, bruv. You're walking round, bruv. You're walking around, and you stop off at the shop and get me some food now.
Oh man,
Revenge season, bruv. Headshot, dead, bang. Done, bruv. The belt belongs to no man. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Headshot, dead, done. Talking about
mad.
Done, man. Done. Last season where you got tech man for idiot. Last season. And the last season you got tech man for blood clot idiot. That naga run no more. That naga run anymore. I can't wait. I've been holding this in for the best part of 30
Do you want to know what?
years.
Do you know what really sealed the deal?
Hey, Cal's moving like a man who's been on like a decade semen retention.
Do you know what?
He's just like,
Do you know what would really make like everything
bro,
so
your
wholesome?
prostate would explode if you did 30 years semen retention.
I'm Denzel in Equalizer, bro. I walk into the room and I say,
Hey, if you
man,
did 30 years semen retention, you'd be leaking in your sleep, blood. It'd be a mazza, bro.
I'm Denzel from Equalizer, bro. I'm just walking into the room now and saying, take the money. It ain't worth dying over it.
Man
Take
said
the money.
leaking in your sleep, you know.
Denzel,
Hey, bro,
now.
listen. Do you know what I need to see now? Klopp gets that budget, yeah, and we sign a bad boy, and then they're like, Jurgen. They ask him a question. No, they say something like, Jurgen, like you know, you always talk about the youngsters, and now you spent money, and he just goes, crazy, huh, bro? I swear to you, that will be the most wholesome content you will see.
He won't even answer, bro. He won't even answer. Balala is just gonna be sitting behind him and grab the mic and said, "With day I know, with day I know,
money changer." It would be better if, I mean, obviously with no disrespect to our kids, but it'd be better if it was like youth. Fuck the youth. Academy. Put that in the bin, mate.
Hear me, I say no, you can't bad me up. That man, I said, oh, me no play with no you kids, no dopey canker. Go for your army, go for your tanker.
Tyler Martin, no game changer.
Go for your Uggies, go for your pamper.
Oh man,
bro, I swear to you,
Klopp, you lot have roped me back in, man. You've roped me back.
I need Klopp to drop that one lyric, you know. But Jurgen, like you went and spent, I don't know, 185 million Mbappe. Crazy, huh? Bro, that'll be so wholesome. You don't understand, bro. But the way he's talking,
I want him to become arrogant, bro. I just want him to go, yeah,
bro.
and what?
I want him to. So when they say things like, "Oh, so Jurgen, you always had a bit of an opinion about spending."
Yeah, I did. And what?
Yeah. So things change, huh?
Bruv, keep talking. See if we don't buy out your reporter page or whatever it is. See if we don't buy your website and shut it down, bro. When you report my name, you put some respect on my name. You hear me, big man? You put some respect on my name.
I mean, it would be even better. It would be even better if they asked that same question Matt was talking about. It's like, what? Money don't change. We are money changer. But bro, if he ever did that in a press conference,
100%,
it would be done. But
I'm telling you, the way Klopp is talking, something's cooking. Something is.
I hope so, and I hope they don't burn it.
They burn through that money, though. Oh, they burn through that money.
Hey, someone let me know where you buy a money gun from, because if we do get bought out,
I've already ordered one. Still, you want me to get you one?
Yeah, get me one, bro. Get me one, bro. Make sure it fits fivers, because I ain't putting tenors in it, bro.
I'm looking for a coin one, bro.
We're looking to look out windows in your yard. Carl's gonna be just shooting pound coins all over the yard, looking out windows.
Pound coins, bro. I'm talking about 20s and 50s.
I said 20s and 50s, you know.
Put no pound coins in there, bro. The gun just for show, bro. I ain't rich, bro. I'm putting pounds, a couple pennies in there just to cover it up, bro.
A penny will still look out the window, bro.
Bro, it'll be worth it, bro. It'll be worth it. Let's get through these supers. Mr. Sinclair said, reason Klopp over Carlos, who's saving me dollars, looking at their CV, who fits the model, 12 years, 24 windows, only once have we spent 150 mil, guess when Coutinho went. Times are changing.
Yeah, that's a mad thing though, isn't it?
Them are gone. Cat Sunday says, with the World Cup coming up, is there potential Kop-Ish sweepstakes going to be done? It could be for members or putting a super chat in. We'll look into it.
You know what? That could be a very good way to stay invested in the World Cup. Cat Sunday might have a little, you might have a little point there still. That's a good idea. That is a good idea still.
Eastwood, sorry, bro, you missed the link. But we'll get your message one of us on social before next Friday's show, and we'll get you in next Friday.
Yeah. Big up Eastwood, man.
Definitely wrong.
I want Eastwood on Nunes security now.
Louis says Arts Cow was the top button undone on them skinny jeans. No word, you taking back.
Bro, who saved that? I live it.
That is
all right, Lewis. I see you, Lewis. No, it was buttoned up to the top, bro. I've been on the gym and the healthy things still. I just walking around holding belly.
Shout out to everyone who knows about sitting down in a restaurant and undoing the top button, though. yeah.
Jay says, I went to get a tux for a wedding and missed the call-in show. Big up to you, an American Kop. I got you. Big up yourself, Jay. You got a wedding? Is it your wedding, Jay? If it is big up, if it's not still big up.
No, he said no because he goes, no. I went to get a tux for a wedding.
Yeah, he would have said my wedding. Unless he wants to be dead.
Yeah, that's not.
Hey, big up. Jay says, Balalala will spend on Liverpool if he buys. I told you.
Okay.
I'm
gonna go and do some Inspector Gadget on Balmer now, innit?
Balalala.
Do that, bro. Let me know what you find. Let me know what you find.
Jamaica. We're gonna find some happiness. That's what he's gonna find, bro. Find some happiness.
Hey, Leon Bailey. If Tony picks Jamaica, I'm not gonna lie, that'll be a big deal still.
Yeah, that will be still.
Hey, Matt, just quickly, who would you pick if you was a Premier League footballer, Jamaica or England?
Jamaica.
Balalala.
Jamaica. 100%. Not even a debate.
Fair dues.
I'll be out here singing Chronics, bro. Smile Jamaica, bro, while I'm signing the ting, bro.
Bro.
Mr. Sinclair said, you boys heard about Mike Gordon, wheels are turning. Also, have you seen FIFA Uncovered, Netflix, while we're talking about morals? TNT done dirty. Who's TNT?
You know what? I don't know who he means by TNT, but literally, when I logged into Netflix today, FIFA Uncovered was, when they promote whatever the new thing is. So I think it's like a new thing that's come out. So I'd definitely be watching.
Yeah.
Big up Matt's hairline, just become a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, big up my hairline.
I'm sure he's like jumping back in as well. Matt's hairline was a member before. I'm sure he was.
He says I missed the membership because Matt had me tied up.
So I tied up my hairline.
He said Matt upset because he couldn't control me anymore.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't control my hairline. I don't have one. I don't know where this is going.
Says the original Kop-Ish alias does what the F he wants.
Bro, that was in response to me. Remember I said the name changing?
Yeah.
Bro, that's how my hairline's moving. I thought it was on the same team, brother.
No, brother, he's got
he's just on his own, innit?
Another super sticker. Big up.
Man said I report to no man.
Adrian dropped the super sticker in the preview as well. Big up, Adrian.
Big up, Adrian. Sultan says, big up Kop-Ish. Picks for UFC 281. Cal, how was the film? I don't want to say anything about the film Black Panther because I don't want to ruin it for anyone or change anyone's expectations or anything. I will say for myself, I thought it was absolutely amazing. So that's just me on a personal level. But
bro,
I would recommend watch it.
Do you know what? You see UFC 281, bro.
I'm going Dustin. I'm
not sure,
Wayley.
I'm going Izzy.
Ooh, yeah, I'm going Izzy.
Wayley.
What, you don't think she's going to beat Carlos Esparza? With all due respect to Carla, I think Wayley stops her.
Do you know what? If it stays on the feet, 1000%. But if Carla can somehow get it to the ground,
even if she takes,
can I show this, Cal, or are we gonna get cancelled? Can I show that without no sound?
You're already showing it.
You're already showing it, bro.
No. What I mean to say
Hold on a minute.
No.
That's some control.
Bro, no.
Can we make it stand at the front of the shop saying, "Will I get nicked if I steal this?"
Bro, let man land. I was gonna say with no sound.
He's already walked out the shop. He's like,
no.
If I take this
Your
out the shop, will
off.
I get nicked?
Your alarms are going off, bro.
On Twitter, on Twitter, I think we're allowed to show that with no sound. All jokes aside, we're allowed to show that. I think with no sound. It's just the square up thing. Yeah, face off.
I don't want to see it. If you show it, let me know because I don't want to see it. I want to watch the whole weigh-in.
Okay. But no, we won't get cancelled for that. People ask that we're gonna get cancelled. We won't get cancelled for that.
Matt, I tell you what, we're not gonna do is we're not gonna risk it. Yeah.
No, Big Matty, we can't get cancelled for them things there. You can't.
No, I know we can't get cancelled, but we can still get demonetized.
No, not for that. No.
Be real,
It's only if you go full, if you go
Plus, you know,
sound, you
Vince
can,
McMahon with the WWE stuff and Dana with the UFC stuff. You don't mess with those people, bro.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to do my own thing on my own time.
We can't put gold dust clips in. Vince is
nah, for real. You see how these man, trust me, we need to do more. Man
will dash you in that basement with Nabi, you know, man.
But that's fine. We'll have our own basement channel, fam. You know, like that.
And there's no Wi-Fi down there, bro.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want to see me do a man like madness show. Yeah,
stop encouraging him, you man.
Put a 1 in the chat.
So for my picks, I'm going Chandler.
Okay,
You going Chandler?
Chandler over Poirier.
Yeah,
I learned to never bet against Poirier ever again, bro.
No, the reason I'm not going Poirier, I don't think Chandler's going to go in there and do the whole trying to stand in front of man and all that. I think he's going to wrestle him.
I don't think Chandler can help it. I don't think Chandler can help it, bro. I think Chandler likes to throw hands, Cal. I don't think he can help it, bro.
He ain't doing that Poirier, bro. It's too dangerous.
Michael Chandler's got speed, but Poirier's got power.
And
if Chandler catches, if Chandler catches him, it's a wrap.
Because Chandler can hit. Remember, Chandler's
powerful.
But why take the risk when you know you can easily out wrestle him?
But I watched Diamond deal quite well with the wrestling of Habib. So I've got confidence he can deal with Chandler's wrestling, Cal.
I don't remember him doing well with the wrestling of Khabib, bro.
Well, as well as anybody does, if you get what I mean. I think he'll be all right.
Nah, this is gonna sound crazy. There was one round from Conor that's probably one of the best I've seen against Habib.
Yeah, Conor's the only person who's put Khabib.
Yeah, what was it? Round 2 or 3?
Diamond could have got a better grip on that guillotine, and he actually might have.
Yeah, we said it, but you know what it is? Yeah, 100%.
It wasn't a round. He had a moment in the fight. Conor beat him in the 3rd round. Conor was beating him in the 4th round, and you got
no. I'm just talking about the wrestling. I'm saying I watched Poirier be decent at defending again compared to all the other people. I think the only other person is Quinter is the only other person I've seen kind of handle the wrestling of Habib. So I'm saying I reckon that he can handle Chandler's wrestling.
The thing is, I Quinter looked better because he wasn't necessarily. It sounds weird. He wasn't looking for the win, looking to survive. Whereas I feel like the others, they were trying to win, but obviously still kind of cautious. And when when you look at it now, McGregor, even though he lost and he got choked, whatever, but when you look over the whole course of the fight, he actually done very well. Even the first when he was on his one leg for ages, spinning round, and Habib was trying to take him down. The takedown defense is actually on a mazza. Obviously,
I maintain a fully focused and rhythm Conor.
Yeah,
at that time is the only person who would have beaten Khabib.
Yeah, he's the whether he would have won, I don't know, but he had the best chance if he was. Yeah, if he didn't leave the ring, leave the octagon. Sorry, and then
he weren't right for that fight mentally.
No, but remember that's his first fight after Mayweather.
Yeah, he weren't right.
Well, it took 2 years at the game, year and a half at the game.
All I'm saying is, if Chandler does what I think he's gonna do, which is go blow for blow, then Poirier is gonna know.
Oh yeah, if he stands in front of Poirier, he's done.
But don't sleep on Michael Chandler because he's got explosive. Because he's very explosive.
No, he has got explosive.
Remember, Poirier.
But you don't stand in front of Poirier. Bro.
I hear you, but remember, Poirier for me is about. Poirier is about combination. So Poirier is not a one-punch knockout. Poirier is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's Poirier. Yeah.
Plus, he'll take out that standing leg as well.
My man, Michael Chandler is explosive. Where one punch, he'll rock you, and then that. Do you know what I mean? That's why.
I reckon it'll be a brilliant fight, though.
It will be
sick fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Right. Callum says Stephen Pajluka needs to be kept away. Glazers 2.0. We ain't getting him. Yeah. Sheikh Abdi the Drifter says Origi with the new money. Nunes and Origi up front.
The Sheikh Abdi. No, where's my one? Oi. Where's my one there?
R. Thompson 94 said Klopp's already changed his tune regarding buying players and having a pathway for the youth.
Bro,
You don't have to register the youth.
I think Drift might have been Drift.
Tell them again. Members video.
You might have been onto something, Drift. You might have been onto something. I'm
Members
not gonna lie.
video.
I tried to tell everyone that Klopp was smoke screening, but no one was listening. But
no, I hold my hands up. I was one of them.
I hold one hand up. I listened. I just didn't agree with you.
I hold my hands up. I was one of them guys.
Yeah, no. A big man thing. I know when I think, nah, I fully disagree with you. I genuinely thought, but I don't believe that. I feel like Klopp it. But from what it looks like, if this is how he's speaking,
I'll fully believe
you'll be on something, Drift.
I'll fully believe Klopp if I see Naby and Ox get sold in January as well. If I see them
in January.
Oh, bro, billionaires don't care about selling things. Remember?
But it sets a precedent, innit? It says we ain't letting man go for free anymore, and we'll take whoever and whenever.
Yeah, but if you're Bugatti shopping, does it matter if you sell your Mondeo? Really?
No, it is. It's just about setting precedent, innit?
I mean, space in the garage. Yeah, space in the garage. I get it. Yeah.
No, but it's basically you're at the lights with someone. You're not in a rush to get home, but someone just lined up next to you, and you go, "I just smoke him anyway." I'll just smoke him anyway. I'm in the Bugatti today. I'll smoke him. Will Flex says off topic, but what do you guys think of UK artists and how popular they're becoming internationally? Happy for him.
Yeah.
Happy for him. I wish it could have been the case for artists of the past generations.
I was just gonna say and tell every single one of them to give a shout out to the Wileys, the Soul Solids, and all of the Kano, all of the originals.
Kano, Dizzy Ross,
I mean, Kano's still
Gigs.
kind of around, but like, you know what I mean?
No,
Like,
all of them, they all deserve their flowers.
All the old school Heartless crew, all the people that like set the bar for allowing this to be possible. Make sure they pay homage to them, man.
Endman TV says, big up, boys. Hope you're all well. Have I missed Zabiri? You have missed Zabiri. Zabiri did say some good stuff. And speaking of Zabiri, says, Cal asks Matt and Drift about FSG outgrowing Liverpool. So Zabiri's got a theory. He says, because of the restrictions on football, for example, like TV deals only being a certain amount, FFP and all those things, the fact that we as fans stopped the rebranding of Liverpool, the name and things like that, does he think that FSG were trying to do more, but because we stopped it, we limited them in terms of what they were doing effectively?
My answer to that is
I don't think so, because they've always told us they'll never put their hand in their pocket. And if you're not willing to put your hand in your pocket, what more could they have done than what we did, really? I mean, they could have, because we did have more money than we spent, which is another positive, because doesn't that mean the new owners, even under FFP, must have a good 200-300 million they can spend?
What's FFP? No, no real. No,
Can I say this? I'll say this.
Fully fucked Pep, bruv. That's what FFP is.
That's what
man said. Fully... No.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, pick up your blood clots.
You're back now, yeah? You're back now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro.
Never left yet. In regards to Zabiri's question, I'll say this. All jokes aside, I think FSG's model, they limited themselves. They have a model that allows them to do what they need to do, but it's within restrictions and within parameters. The problem is that the Premier League loosened those parameters, and when they did that, that kind of showed, in my opinion, FSG's restrictions or the lack of capabilities that they had. Now, if you've got certain parameters in place, I think FSG can actually do very, very well, and they've shown that. But the problem is that we're living in a world where things always change. FSG can't adapt to the modern day, and I say modern day because Premier League's ever evolving. You've got a Newcastle now that are on the same sort of level as Man City, but you know, can spend more money. That's why I will say, all jokes aside, their model can only go as far. So yeah.
You laughing at Lakers?
Yeah.
Out there doing the most.
I know a couple man did that during lockdown still.
Eastwood says, is it weird I get mad when I see Mane playing for Bayern? No, it's not weird.
It's not weird at all, bro. Yeah. It's not weird at all.
Ash says, Klopp doing a Harlem Shake to 50. I get money. We run the league.
I get it.
We run this league.
I run the Prem.
I listened to that today, you know. That's so mad still.
I am remixing the hell out of that if this happens.
I'm gonna write lyrics, bro.
Get it. I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
Wait till I get gigs on as well.
I get it.
Bro. Wait till I get gigs on the track as well, bro.
Oh yeah, piggyback about clickety clank, clickety clank.
The money sits right in my piggy bank.
Oh, such a basic song, but it's so relevant.
No, it is very, very.
EMJP says Klopp wanting that sweet all money. Greatest heel turn since
man.
Hogan joined the NW.
I've got Spotify and one in now. If you man can hear the tunes, put a one in the chat if you want to see me go rogue.
No,
30 seconds.
No. Don't
Juco
encourage
says,
him, people.
This
I've got the
season,
tunes,
guys,
bruv.
we have not been awarded any penalty. We'll get awarded penalty when that new money comes. I tell you.
Do you know what? If that is actually a real stat, that's crazy.
There's a lot of ones, though.
Been awarded a penalty. Mad thing.
That's calm, drift, bro. We won't need penalties to win the games, bro.
That's why Milner ain't on the score sheet yet. Madness.
We ain't gonna need penalties to win the games, bro.
No, what you gonna do? But I know we should have been
given Nunes run wild.
I ain't even seen it.
Should have been given.
You man should be scared. I ain't even seen a 2 in the chat yet. You know.
Hey, Matt, I'll kick you out, bro.
That's fine. I'll just jump back in.
Nah, bro, I'll ban you, bro.
You're gonna ban me. Bro, we'll come with a burner account. You crazy? But what? This man got a passcode in there. I get money.
Balalala is a very passionate owner. He would match Klopp's ethos. FSG is not a typical American owner. We have countless owners who are passionate about the teams they own.
I like to hear that.
We up, baby.
But you know what? That kind of goes to show there's a very unfair stereotype that American owners don't want to spend money in it. So,
Mrs. Sinclair says, "Gotta make it rain." Playing loud and I don't care.
Get it.
Make it rain.
I'll make it rain on these pros. I'll make it rain on these.
All right, people, just get ready for the end of the show.
Clap. You hear the echo.
Get ready for the end of the show.
I seen some of the best goalkeepers. We ain't had the medal. I'm a hustler.
Take over.
A pusher.
What's going on here? What's happened?
Matt, we will shut you down, bro.
We will shut you down immediately.
Yeah, they're trying to stop me though.
We will shut you down immediately.
Let's make this easier. Let's go. Let's go. I will get you out the stream, you know.
Hey, bro. We got as much control as you have, bro. Stop playing, bro.
I'll remove you from the whole stream, bro. Don't get twisted.
I already checked. I can't ban
big
you,
up the day. Can someone put Drifty on mute, please? Who's killing my vibe this weekend vibe about being realistic about
massive realistic.
We got billionaires, bro. Ain't nothing unrealistic anymore, bro.
In it for real.
All right, man. All right, I'm back.
Planner Boy says, Drifty, not all American owners like FSG. I promise you that. Tell him again.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that.
TG Rock says the Bellingham thing was a smokescreen for FSG. Yeah, we're gonna be smoking that Bellingham pack when we get him, though. We're getting Bellingham. We're getting the whole. I told you, we're getting the whole family. Job, Jude, and the offspring.
Bob, I told you, but while we're at it, let's go over and get the the Trent 2.0 as well, bro.
Everyone. LFC R8786 says, Cal, you owe Drift a big apology. Drift was right. Hey, Drifty, man to man, I apologize.
I appreciate that.
I was wrong. And I
Drift.
apologize. I see the light.
I just want to say, I apologize to absolutely nobody.
The billionaire does whatever the he wants.
Billionaire does whatever he wants. We don't care. We don't care out here, boy. We don't care. Nah. All jokes aside, you was onto something. Big man thing. Nah. You was onto something. 100%. You was. Because I'll be real. If the takeover thing happens and Klopp keeps this same energy, 100%, bro. Oh, bro. Then all man can really sit here and be like, you know what? Man got it wrong. Still got it wrong. You saw what I didn't see.
More better.
I didn't see it, bro.
The top of your polo sweater. Run with the ROC. Hey, fella.
Go on, Cal. We putting the tunes. Go on.
No. We don't need.
No.
You doing acapellas out here, bro.
Okay.
Stop trying to do that cartel and press a button, bro.
I got you.
Acapellas. I said acapellas.
He said acapella, not instrumental, bro. He said acapella, not instrumental.
I heard instrumental, bro.
No. He said acapella, bro. Acapella.
Ash says Drifty. Just go with it and be excited. I'll cry when
someone sent me. I got money refix.
Jurgen Klopp presser was basically him saying "red panty night, baby." Can't wait to Jurgen Klopp on the sideline in the white Gucci mink.
Hey, if he ever turned up in the mink Gucci coat, oh my day.
Snake Eye said, "Big up Kopish and the man." Once we start eating on gold throwaway plates, which 5 players would you all want? Whoa, I want Kimmich.
I want bro and Kimmich.
You think you're gonna take Mane and not get retribution? I want Kimmich, bro.
I want all of them.
I mean, if we're gonna go full scale pussy hole, then let's just go and get De Bruyne and Haaland, innit?
I want Kimmich, bro.
De Bruyne is a Liverpool fan and he's 32. He's running out of time. Let's just get it done, innit?
I want Kimmich, bro. I want
clickety clank, clickety clank. Money goes into my piggy bank. Hey, man's got instrumental lined up. You man ready? Instrumental?
No, we're not. No, we're not ready.
No, we're not ready. What you man saying? Madison to play under 23s? Is that
League Cup and FA Cup?
That would be Grealish, to be fair. That would be Grealish.
Grealish is already doing that, bro.
Yeah, you don't need Grealish. Jay says Clippers are Chelsea before they won. Fair enough.
Tell them again.
MNE4 says the Clippers have historically been a bad team. Balala has steadied the ship and made the Clippers competitive.
All right.
Leicester would be a similar comparison of the Clippers' trajectory under Balala.
Slightly disagree because Leicester don't really have money like that. Although I agree with the steadying the ship thing. Yeah.
Bayesian Barnes, big up Bayesian Barnes. Says he's only owned the Clippers for 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So it's not. Yeah.
I've got my shopping list, by the way.
So have I.
Look at that.
And there's going to be hella for giggles in mind. So Saliba, Martinelli, Saliba's for giggles, Martinelli's for the first team.
You want Arsenal, man?
Haaland.
Yeah.
For giggles, bruv.
Oh, okay.
I just told you, Bo stopped the under 23s. He's 21, right?
Martinelli might even be homegrown potentially as well.
Nah, I don't think he's been there long enough.
How long's he been there now?
I'll put Martinelli in our first team, though. I think he'd be a brilliant cover for Diaz.
Yeah, he would be.
I rate Martinelli, so I'd bring him in. De Bruyne for the first team, Haaland for the first team, Maddison for the under 23s. Anthony, so he can put on a show before the game starts.
I don't want Anthony, man.
No. We need a jester in it before the game starts.
I'm not gonna lie.
Get Neymar to do that.
Yeah, Neymar's more than a jester, bro.
I never said he's just going to be a jester, bro. He does it before the game and during the game, innit?
I want flair, but I want substance.
We get Anthony in the town centre doing them things there before games.
I don't want no Man United man at the club, bro.
He ain't been there long enough to be a Man United man yet, bro.
Yeah, but he wore the shirt, bro. Nasty piece of work now, bro. Messi FC says
so did Matt Busby, innit, but it's what it is, bro.
True. Basically, Klopp's instilling FSG to come out to the rain. Ash says Klopp's heel turn starts with saying, "What?" Steve Austin style. What?
I remember that, you know.
You know what? Rico's right. Let's just go and get Vinny Jr. for the giggles as well. Fuck Real Madrid.
Yeah, I like that's the one. Yeah.
And you know what? Matt might get his Gavi wish, bro.
I want Gavi, Pedri.
Barcelona are in financial straits. Them man there.
Yeah. They're in trouble.
Yeah, I want to rip the heart out, bro. Hold it in my hand. That's what
Man wants to do that Kano, you know. Kill it instantly.
12 man says own Everton of NBA, LFC be the Lakers. Exactly. He's upgrading. Upgrading. He knows what this means more. Sam Matt's legend says, if this still goes through, I'll be doing random Stone Cold stunners on my street. Klopp wearing Gucci shell suits, LV glasses, impressors, and mink scarves.
Hey, when you do them random stunners, I beg you send in the footage as well, bro. Have one of them GoPros on while you're doing it. we're creating a new segment. Stunner on your street. That's what we call it. Stunner on your street.
I'm never gonna lie. We can't even endorse that, bro. Hella people.
No, these are the sole acts of man like Matt, and this will be on my new channel. That's why
this will be
on my channel. No, don't worry about you, man. This will be on my channel where we move reckless.
Stunned, bro.
Yeah, I mean that might happen still.
Bajan Barnes, big up Bajan Barnes says, busy
Big up
day,
Bajan, man.
fellas, couldn't get on, just finished Accurate Saltfish Matt. That's one for Drifty, actually.
Yeah, I'm never gonna lie. That was me you made hungry
That's more
there,
fun for
Bajan.
Drifty.
I can saltfish, I like it, but that's Drifty's dish, bro.
Yeah. Drifty's got Aki Tin under the foot right now,
You see,
bro.
look at Bajan. You can't even see in it. You can't even really see the thing. You can only see.
Bruv, I don't need to see it, bruv. That'll make it more real, bruv.
I'm not gonna lie. Bajan threw up some nice Aki and saltfish, you know.
Thankfully, I had it last weekend, so I'm good.
Big up to Lakers, just become a member. Big up yourself, Lakers, bro.
Lakers he's been killing it in the chat today.
He has been, but he's been killing it in terms of getting information over as well.
Oh,
so big up
facts,
Lakers.
bro.
Jamrock says FIFA uncovered about corruption in Qatar. I
mean, is that what the documentary's about? Okay.
Oh, surprise. I didn't know that was happening. Eastwood said, just came from the takeoff memorial here in ATL. Rest in power takeoff. Migos dropped the beat. Yes, we can't have a beat drop because it's a celebration beat drop. But yeah. Life taken way too soon, man.
Man was 28 years old, man. Like
no age to go, man.
I saw they did a Grand Theft Auto funeral as well, which was kind of cool. I mean, I know obviously it's not cool what they.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
It was quite cool that somebody actually managed to do.
It's just mad, man, and that's why I say, like, I know I spoke about it a lot last week, but all jokes aside, I know we're having banter and jokes, but just be kind to your friends, people that you don't know, your loved ones, because we only have one life, people. Make the most of it, innit? Don't be one of them people that resent or have hate in your heart. I know that's kind of easy to do when things aren't going your way, but just make sure, man, you show people respect, even if you don't like them. Just, do you know what I mean? Keep it moving. We have one life on this earth, and that's it. That's all we have. So the loved ones that you have, just make sure you show them that love all the time, man. Trust me.
It's scientifically proven that it takes 8 times more energy, effort, and stress to be angry and hold a grudge than it does to smile and be happy. So just remember that when you're going into your day, because while you're angry, you're wasting energy.
Facts. Big up, Drift. Bajan Barnes says, I said it in the summer, FSG has a great model for stability. Liverpool has outgrown them. I want money now. Thanks, FSG. We are going to get money now. Bajan
money.
And do you want to know something? FSG will definitely not part ways with any animosity. They will leave with a blessing and a thank you.
As long as they sell properly.
Obviously.
Omar says, let's go, Matty. It's the takeover.
I was going to do something, but I
trying
know.
to encourage him, bro.
If I did it, these man, I'll tell you what I was going to do, yeah? I'm playing a tune now. Big up people that are listening to...
you man are trying to get Matt virtually rushed because me and Cal will do it. Stop encouraging him. Stop encouraging
just
him.
bombard him with memes, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, bro.
these men are acting like I ain't got Lucille and that, but we move. Man's good at equalizer.
We'll turn up with the Tommy guns, bro. Stop encouraging him.
I'm not gonna lie. You turn Tommy guns and it's a wrap. Lucille ain't gonna do nothing. But what I was gonna do, I was playing the 21 Savage and Drake's album, innit? Like 21 Savage, I'm not the biggest fan of. Like I'm not, but Drake obviously.
I'm not feeling Drake on the album, man.
I'll swear, no. When some of the not all the tunes, some of the tunes. For example, Middle of the Ocean.
He's sounding a little suspect to me.
He's going on the
Sounds like he's flirting with 21 Savage in some of the songs.
Oh no, bro! Why are you gonna talk like that, bro?
I'm not feeling Drake, bro. He's just making songs just because he can. When you hear him now,
who's the mood killer now, Matt?
He's not putting the
killing
effort
the
in.
mood
You know
now?
he's not. He's not putting in that effort. He knows.
I never said it was album of the year. I said there's a few. For example, do you know what I was gonna say? And Drift. There's a Diplomats beat on there on Middle of the Ocean. Yeah, I wish I could play it. Yeah, bro. The way Drake goes on that tune, you know what he's about. But obviously,
cold. I haven't heard this album.
Someone just put Middle of the Ocean with a fire emoji. You know what I'm talking about? Now, come on, man. Don't get me wrong. The whole album, I'm like, because Drift, you said to me, you don't really like 21 Savage, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really.
I don't check for.
But there's a few tunes where I'm talking about, Drake, but yeah, man.
Yeah. Not for me. Sheikh says just by Arteta make him put the cones out. We're making the sound man. Making the sound man.
I'm not gonna lie, Sheikh. We couldn't make Arteta work at Anfield. Man's Anfield PTSD. He would be a nervous.
Yeah,
wreck.
he'd be in a
man would just yeah. That wouldn't be good for his mental health, man.
HDS says Matt Leonard is a 2-time Finals MVP, and you're comparing him with Dembele. Work ethic, quality, clutch, and he's more like my boy Sadio. Loving the streams, guys.
The reason why I can't say Sadio, because Sadio is always ever present. Only up until the season, Sadio been injured. It's hard with Kawhi, because Kawhi.
All right, forget about the injuries. What is he like as a player in terms of his ability? Then forget injuries. What's he like as a player ability?
Oh, if we're talking ability, I hate to say it, then he kind of is like Sadio still.
Oh well, then that's all good, then, bro.
He's he's top 5. He's probably quite top 5 in the league.
Yeah.
Even if he's 5, he's top 5 in the league, bro. Two-way player, defense and over. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard about that life, bro. And I don't even like. There's people I rate higher than him for certain reasons, but you can't deny what he's done in it. So, yeah, man.
Ash says Izzy's going to the Shadow Realm with his painted nails. I don't see Izzy going to no Shadow Realm. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
And Pereira looked like he struggled to make weight today as well.
Yes, there was talk as well, Cal. He wasn't going to make weight, Yeah. Did you hear the talk?
Yeah. I was watching the weighing show earlier. Struggled to make that weight. Dean, big up Dean, says, yo, guys, watch the Elf again. EFL.
Unless he means EFL. I think he means EFL, yeah.
I'm positive about Ramsey, lad. He's got some goals in him too. Another Simicast type situation for me. Agreed.
But Ramsey looks good, man. Ramsey definitely looks good.
Mr. Sinclair says, correction, it's not just Qatar, also Africa, Americas, and the Caribbean islands, everyone being bought out. Trinidad and Tobago.
TNT, Trinidad and Tobago. Yeah.
Yeah. We know this, mate. We know this. Boys. Well, boys. Another wrapped up stream. Back tomorrow. You never know. Might have new money tomorrow. You never know. Could be any day now. Could be just waiting for that parcel now. Says you got mail, new money. Liverpool are back.
Bottom to this youth, man.
Liverpool are back.
Isn't it, man? Yo, behave yourself, brother.
That's not even. That's you, man, fighting.
Yeah.
That's you, man, fighting. That was you, and serve your right. Don't worry, man. We're not gonna get no copyright strikes. Don't worry, man.
No, but boys, it's been a pleasure as always. We are gonna be back tomorrow straight after the game with a live match reaction, our last one before the World Cup, and then make sure you follow us on socials so you can see what we're going to be coming out with over the World Cup period. What's this?
Because that man think I'm gonna drop a whole 30 seconds of a track in it and just get the whole thing mashed up in it.
We will be back tomorrow. Looking forward to it as well. It'll be a nice little show. We should win that game tomorrow. Should win that game.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about that game, man. But
yeah, I think Klopp not being on the touchline does change things a little bit as well. If I'm being honest, though, it does change things a little bit. I can't.
It does.
Yeah, I forgot about that still. But boy,
Yeah,
man's
late in
written
the
a
day,
book. Better be about if you've written a book now, innit? You got your moment to shine. All I'm saying, if he does up a madness tomorrow and we win by a high score, man, I have to put some respect on Pep's name still. That's what I'm saying. Man, like Matt and Bruno, they're gonna have to talk about the book again. Still, I'm gonna have to put some respect on it. You man are gonna have to put some respect on it. That's all I'm
saying. When you do the walkie-talkie thing, like when the manager's like in the back or whatever, and he tries to secretly communicate. Pep Linders is gonna be like this to Klopp.
Shit, if I do it. Shit, if I do it.
You're just gonna see Pep for like 36 minutes just take the earpiece out.
Communication is lost.
Man, like Pep Linder just throwing man on in the 36th minute, changing up the.
Trust me, bro. Trust me.
Man, just going 3-2-5, bro.
It's that Mourinho meme, innit? Where Mourinho's got the thing, you know that he's got the flipping the mic. Have you seen the meme with Mourinho with the mic and he's like this? And he's like, bro, it's one of them ones, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it'd be big. But people, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. And yeah,
hey, I hope
Mr.
Time. Sinclair's right. I really do.
Oh yeah, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, man. We're gonna be worldwide. Call us Pitbull. We're gonna be Mr. Internationals.
Although I'm not even gonna lie, I've been to Florida 3 times, and if you've got a fur coat on in Florida, you might actually dehydrate and die. So I don't really know about having a fur coat on, but just for the giggles, isn't it? Just for the giggles. I'll have a mink swimming costume on.
Blessings
Bermuda
to everyone.
mink shorts, bro.
Blessings to everyone who's super chatted. Blessings to everyone who's in the comment section. And until we see you tomorrow, people, stay safe, stay blessed, stay rich. We are Kopish and we are out, people. That's the new way we end shows now. Stay rich.
Be rich.